had every tenant in my area knock on my door, going, "Hey, man, you lose power?" Yeah, I lost power too. Hey, you could call the power company. Why can't you? Oh man, my phone got disconnected. Cuz it's on the internet. I'll get on that, man. And then 5 minutes later,
I guess they stopped making phones when they made yours, Oscar.
I guess, yeah. I must have the most technologically advanced phone, an iPhone 6, in that whole 4 fucking unit spread I live in.
Everybody else has
everyone knocking on. They got Boost Mobile. They don't know why it doesn't work that well. It's because it's Boost Mobile.
Can you hear me?
At least my one neighbor's honest. She's like, "Nah, I ran out of minutes. So if you could call him and let him call free, I greatly appreciate it." I'm like, okay, yes, I got you. Oh, thank you, baby. Would you like a sandwich?
Hey, fuckers, it's Friday.
I need work.
Good night, folks.
Nailed it. You are listening to your favorite podcast, Shardouts, Uncut, with your host, Bobby Skullface.
That's a solid unit, Mac.
Oscar and Jake. I call it a rock Fred. Robert D.
So happy to be here.
The engineer, T2RX6.
It's a fit and finish.
Everyone's favorite internet troll, Greg for Mercy.
Only troll for good.
Meth Deluxe Baldwin.
Hell Hasbro.
And the most popular tattoo transformer band ever, Does Aftercard.
Hey, ladies.
No, it's just awful. Who's running that company?
I don't scale like that.
Upload complete, fuckers. This podcast is intended for mature audiences only, and its sole purpose is to entertain. If it doesn't fit with your sensitive sensibilities, please feel free to turn it off now and
shut the fuck up, Chip.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Shattercast Uncut, episode 75. Shattercast Uncut, it's your favorite podcast, with the old saying of, we are proudly sponsored by Hitler Ice Cream. Every other ice cream brand out there is inferior. Joining me tonight are, of course, members of the Furious 5 plus 2 on a permanent basis. So I will no longer delay this. Let's get the ball rolling. Looking at my Skype screen from right to left, he's everyone's favorite Shattercast attorney. If you break your neck, he will break your defendant's wallet. The one, the only, Mr. Robert D.
Have you been in an accident? I will obtain a recovery on your behalf.
Robert
if you're one
D.
of my friends,
$10,000.
If you're one of my fucking friends and you get in a train accident, yeah, you don't fucking call me because you don't think it's that important.
Hey, Robert, does your lawsuits, they cover race car beds?
Oh, hell yeah, I'll get you. But I get a third of it, meaning I get to sleep in it with you.
Vroom.
Looks like you're in good hands, Oscar.
This is creepy. This thing has eyes, but I'm rolling with it. He's everyone's favorite knockoff Louis C.K. He is everyone's favorite YouTuber, reviewer, 2,000 plus subscribers. So that means he's clearly going to think he's better than you. The one, the only Mr. Bobby Skullface.
What's up? I'm not wearing pants. True story.
Whoa.
Hey.
Yeah, I went to get my cup of coffee, and it gets. I do this in my office, and it gets hot in my office, and I was like, I'm not wearing these fucking pants back in there, so I just dropped.
It's already hot already.
If you know what I'm saying.
He's wearing his Batman tight boxes with the Batcave up front. Here comes the Batmobile for Jackson.
It comes right out.
He's wearing a bat mask.
I always podcast with my bat mask. And speaking of bat mask, he's everyone's favorite lovable champion of Hasbro, the guy who coined the phrase "Hail Hasbro," the one, the only Mr. Matthew Deluxe Baldwin.
Hey everybody, how y'all doing?
Okay, all right, way to liven it up there. As always, you are a walking, talking Xanax. And speaking of Xanax, this guy's never taken them. He's everyone's favorite Transformer engineer, the repairman himself, the one, the only Mr. T2RX6, Justin.
What is going on?
Okay. There's
All right.
A little bit of a... And, of course, you missed him. He was gone. And the world fell silent. The flowers, they bloomed, or tried to, but even they would get depressed and wither away as the petals hit the ground. And as you sit there in your car, as the rain comes down hard, you look at your cup of Mountain Dew, and suddenly it shakes. It shakes some more. Nice. You look in your rearview mirror, and you hear, "I troll for good." Please welcome back everyone's favorite internet troll, one and only Mr. Greg Ford Mercy.
I was going to recite the verse and chorus to Return of the Mac, but I'm not. Instead, Bobby, I am not wearing pants nor a shirt. And Matt, I actually just took a half a Xanax. So I got both of you guys.
Wow. I didn't know you were going to come back on and be a one-upper.
Sorry. My balls are hanging out too.
Yay!
Big old hole in these boxes.
As always, that's your Shardouts. I do not condone drug use of any kind or in a recreational form. If you prescribe drugs in any way, please make sure it's a decent description, because even if you take your mom's Xanax, it's still considered legal drugs. And oof, good thing we got out of that real quick.
Glad to have you back, Greg.
Wait, who are you?
Sorry.
Don't worry, Greg. I didn't vote for him. It's okay.
I didn't either. How's he still on then?
And he is the only. This next guy is the newest addition. He's our rookie. He is everyone's favorite silky-voiced Australian collector. The guy has so many tattoos on his back, you're not sure if he's a member of the Hells Angels or the newest biker group in Australia, the Unicrons, the one and only Mr. Decepticon Lenny.
Hey, how you doing?
There you go.
I'm wearing Bobby's pants, by the way.
Sorry.
It's cold here, man.
Yeah, you guys should be so lucky.
Actually, you know what? With a voice like that, I think Lenny should be the newly appointed wife and girlfriend banger.
There you go.
Yeah. Well, let's put him in training.
Hey, hail Thanos.
That's not a cock.
This is a cock, mate.
Extra medium.
Hey, real quick, it's time to play ignorant, foreign question of the day. My turn, as always.
Yeah.
Lenny, can you please say crikey in the sexiest way possible?
Oh, crikey. That sounds kind of good.
Yeah.
That's not a bit on the receiving end of that unit.
Yeah.
So, as always, and you're welcome for that. You can go ahead and hit us up for hoodies, shirts, bumper stickers over on our Facebook page, facebook.com/Shattercast Uncut.
Yeah, we had a shit ton this week too. Thank you to everybody that reached out. Since it seemed to work last week, just to reiterate, it is how we pay the bills here, and at least we're not e-begging, which we will get to later. So we're not just sitting there with our hand out. We are trying to offer you something in return.
I am eagerly awaiting that.
I know you are. I know you are.
Let's go first with anybody get anything, and we're going to go ahead and let our newbie go first, and then the King of Returns. Mr. Lenny, what did you get this week?
What did I get? I got the TFCon exclusive Asterix MMC.
All right. Okay.
Nice. And I had a mini Baldwin drop and got the iGear cone heads.
Nice.
Wow. All right.
Yeah.
Pictures are awesome.
Thanks.
That's fucking.
Even though your resale value is ruined because your cat was on top. Try selling it over here, Buster. That's not going to fly. I'll give you $3.50
now.
I'll give you $3.50 shipped.
$3.50 shipped. $3.50.
Mount up Mountain Dew nerds.
How about the freaking arguments you always hear about? The value isn't based on what anyone's willing to pay for it.
Yeah, it's like I thought that's exactly what it was based on.
That's when you'll see Greg just be like, sigh.
Well, that's awesome. That's awesome. I am sitting on a treasure trove full of Armada, Cybertron, and Energon toys that are worth at least $1 million. So
I'll give you $2.
Got it. Sold.
I'll give you a knockoff Hercules set. Trade.
All right.
And of course, Gregors, did you get anything this week?
I didn't get much. I got another Ollie that I could take apart and fuck with for a really good price. I also got a Crank and a Stacks for much the same reason. I got a Takara MP09 Rodimus. I got the Amazon exclusive Unicron. I got 5 of the 6 Toy World Throttle bots. I'm still waiting on Trace. I got
this is the
Bio
drop.
Wars leader.
Yeah, he's going ever since he was off the show.
No, I'm going in the last week. I got the MP10 reissue, the Hasbro one, so I can have one at work and have the Takara one at home.
Money bags.
there was something else too, and I don't think got some.
Utopia.
I got some Repo labels, and I got an Xbox One.
You got Combiner Wars Magnus. You got Combiner Wars.
I said that.
Oh, you said that. I'm sorry.
I said that so I'd make Matt hard. Oh, I did get the Cyclonus and Galvatron from Unique Toy or DX9. I don't know if that was a week and a half though. That might have been 2 weeks.
That's magical.
Did you get a CNC? Oh,
no, it's a soundboard. I'm working with what I got here. I am on a race car bet. Goddamn race car bet.
That might be all the more reason you may have a CNC. That's all I'm saying.
Sure. This is a dude.
Did your roommate get that for you? There, Oscar.
Your face.
You get a sweet race car bet. Gonna get your radio next.
Don't hate.
Dude, how good is that movie?
It's all right.
Pretty good. I love the part where he's like, I'm way too stoned to go to the devil's house.
All right, moving on. Robert, did you get anything this week?
As I walked into the office preparing for today's podcast, I had a big box on my desk, and lo and behold, inside.
We don't care about your secretary. We're asking if you got anything this week.
Was a googly-eyed secretary. No.
Not a lick of paint.
A googly-eyed racist secretary. No, I had my next box of Nike Air Jordans came in. I got pencil sharpener.
Damn, baller.
Yeah, right. I got one fucking figure. I got the pencil sharpener, whatever the fuck his name is. The dumbest name I've ever heard. The Warbitron nose dick.
Oh, yeah.
Hammer sharpener.
I'm a hammer sharpener. Watch out! I'll sharpen your hammer, and then you can hammer my face in. Anyway, yeah, that's what I got.
Is that it?
That's it. I suck. I'm sorry.
That was your big box? Oh, yeah, it's BBTS. Never mind.
Exactly. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Gigantic box. That's like 12 by 12, and they fucking 12 feet by 12 feet, and they send you a fucking 6-inch box. Skullface, did you get anything?
Yeah, I got a hammer sharpener also, and
such a stupid name. God,
yeah, definitely. And I got
why not like conical beak or something?
Yeah, and I got a Magnus, and yeah, I don't know. Both of them are kind of disappointments for me.
Iron Factory?
No. C-Dub.
You need to get on that Iron Factory.
I can't, man. I just can't.
Greg is telling you.
I know. I can't do it, man. I got enough.
Scale with your dystopia.
Right. And they fit up the butt, man. They fit right up your butt.
Well, that too, I guess.
Gross.
Matt, stop being such a square and stick a toy in your butt for once.
Like you haven't tried, Matt.
Fucking newbie.
Fucking live a little, Matt. Jesus.
All right.
Like you haven't tried.
Speaking of Jesus, our good minister gave us another dispatch this week, which was pretty awesome. He said he did pray for us because we are going to hell. Or something.
But I listen to the show the way. Praise the Lord.
Anyway, the way I see it, I'm enjoying the ride till I get there. That's all.
Hey, you can go to heaven for the climate or hell for the company.
Mm-hmm.
That's like reverse snowbird. Anyway, Matthews, what'd you get this week, buddy?
I didn't get anything this week.
Hey, you lose this week.
I know. But I want to give a big shout out. I want to say this before. I want to give a shout out to the RC crew that's on Instagram and everybody. And they one of them bought a shirt from us actually this week. They started their own podcast this week, and I haven't got to listen to it yet, but I will tomorrow at work. But I just want to give them a big shout out because they support us all the way through, and we want to support them too. So
what's RC stand for?
Realm of Collectors. There's some fantastic dudes over there.
Yeah, Dust shoot, who you got? I forgot. I can't. There's a
Rolling Steel.
Rolling Steel. Yeah.
Ian K, Chris. And
Ultra Magnus. Ultra.
Yeah, Asian Kid Matt. There's some good dudes over there, and they do show us a ton of love.
Yeah, they're really nice guys too.
So yeah, we wish them the best. Absolutely.
I didn't get shit. Sorry.
Yeah, but what'd you lose though, Matt? What'd you lose?
What?
He's talking about your weight, bro.
Oh, I'm sorry. My bad. I don't get. Yeah, I've lost 19 pounds in 3 weeks. So.
Yeah.
That sounds like a gain to me. You won something.
That's what I'm talking about.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. Hopefully, I'll get the 25 mark in the month, and then I'll start working out and lose even more.
That's what I'm talking
Good job, man. Good job.
That's good. You could go
Thank
ahead and get the lift and flex some muscles. Justin, what you get this week?
I got that Combiner Warriors Magnus also. I got a knockoff. I got a knockoff Hercules set, which is strangely not as bad as I was expecting it to be. But
What's that?
Dog life.
Just because I was curious.
Wow.
Fucking terrorist.
It's interesting. It's interestingly simplified, but it actually is still fairly solid. What did you say?
Oh, are you gonna review
the
them?
Hasbro Magnus.
Yeah, I'm gonna review them.
That's
The
awesome.
Hasbro.
I'm gonna review them too, bro.
Yeah, and then I'm sending them to Oscar. So, in the interest of paring down the stuff at my house, I'm gonna review it, then send it Oscar's way. And I got the RID Sideswipe, who is kind of a little bit of a mess, but he's okay. Oh yeah, and I got the animated Cliff Jumper, which is awesome because I'm very close to having every character from animated, so that makes me kind of happy.
Hold on 1 second, I'll be back.
Okay.
God damn it.
Drove him away with your knockoff Hercules.
Market, dude. Market,
So,
dude.
I got this week was a bunch of Combiner Wars shit because they're cheap. So I basically got almost all the protective bots except for Blades, and they're meh. I got Combiner Wars Magnus, which was all right. I got the Throttle Bot Aurora, as well as Highway, Freeway, whatever his fucking name is. I got him too. Also got the Perfect Effect add-on kit for the Combiner Wars Superion figure. That about covers it. Happy days for everybody.
That Aurora, man.
Huh?
That Aurora. That's the fucking loser of that set.
That's the itty bitty one, man. That is an itty bitty one. So on to movie and show news. The final writer has been added to the next Transformer film. Thoughts, comments, concerns.
What are they up to? 30 now?
Charles Xavier.
I cannot possibly give a crap about this news. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'm excited.
Who gives a fuck?
Stephen DeKnight.
I give a fuck. That's who gives a fuck.
Hey, he created Spartacus, man, the most action-packed soft porn ever.
Jesus.
And he worked on Marvel's Daredevil television series, both clearly having a lot to do with transforming sentient robots from another planet. So this ought to be interesting. We'll have the Transformer that's up for justice.
Justice.
I'm
Yeah,
excited.
but you don't know who's being retained for what purpose. They even said it's not for movies necessarily. It could be for fucking pop-up books.
It says here it's for the cinematic universe. So one would only be led to believe it's for the movies.
Oh, the dude who did Daredevil's gonna do the Wheelie movie.
What if he did and he made the Wheelie movie like badass, like totally reimagined Wheelie and fucking
Everybody, yeah,
I don't
Willie's
see that. I see the Wheelie movie coming out a lot like an updated version of the movie Shazam with Shaquille O'Neal.
Right.
No, he could do the IDW Wheelie, all savage, living on the fucking jungle planet with the spear and shit.
Yeah, true.
Say what you want, but you ain't living today because you got to remember the name of Wheelie.
What was the comic? No, I'm sorry.
The same guy who was Jar Jar Binks is going to play Wheelie.
Ahmad Best. Check that nerd fucking knowledge out.
Wow.
It's because he's your favorite character.
I hate you, little Bobby.
I had to write down his name on my to kill list like 1,000 times. So.
Okay, I take it back. You're okay.
Get points back for that one.
Yeah, there was some piece of fiction, and I don't remember what it was. It was either for a convention or it was something official but exclusive. And I just remember it was the last appearance. It was adult Daniel and Wheelie, and they're in this situation where they have to buy some time. So Wheelie tells fucking Daniel to pull a grenade, and they suicide bomb a whole bunch of fucking Decepticons. No, I'm dead fucking serious, because I remember what he said. He was like, It's been real fun, but I have to say, I think it's time this ends today. Blow up all these
that's like the
fucking
most
like drones.
fantastic thing I've ever heard about Wheelie.
What if they redo him like Dolomite? You guys remember Dolomite?
I remember Dolomite. Always rhymed when he spoke, yeah. He's like Roadblock's dad. Good old-fashioned blaxploitation film with Wheelie. I might check that out.
That would be fucking cool.
Wheelie, you said we leave here, move out to Boston. Bitch, I ain't got no time to play. Rodimus Prime needs help today. Transformer roll out. Gong, 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 gong.
Somehow I feel like Oscar's rehearsed that line somewhere.
No, it's growing up in that freaking environment, dude. Shout out to Robert Stays. Your dad had the best film collection ever. So, Michael Bith, Transformers 5, who didn't know? So they are saying he may be coming back to the franchise after he stated in earlier statements that he was not going to leave the directing chair to someone else.
Yeah, I think I've heard this song before.
Everybody read
Lenny, calm down. You don't need to clap about that, bro.
No, that was Matt, of course.
No, I'm blaming Lenny.
No, go Lenny.
What you call it? Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Do you guys want to talk about the comment we got on YouTube? You know, in regard to all this.
I've heard of it, but don't know the comment.
A guy was upset that we were trashing Bay movies every week. You know, and
that we are jumping on the bandwagon.
I think he called you a bandwagon. I think he said bandwagoners, but yeah, the same thing.
Yeah,
sorry.
I just to be honest, like I don't think that's the case here, and I don't even when I watch or when I look at social media, I feel like everybody's pretty forgiving of them, more forgiving than they should be.
Yeah.
But like, I just want to go on record and say you know, we don't like the Bay films. Matt likes them. Oscar even will defend portions of them, and Oscar will defend motivations of them.
I tolerate them. I think they're okay to just sit there and watch, but I don't think they're particularly good.
I saw Age of Extinction the other day on Netflix. You know, it's a great film to play when you're like cleaning the living room or vacuuming. You know.
So, I just wanted to say that, like, you know, feel free to skip ahead. You know, not just I'm not speaking directly to that individual, just anybody that doesn't like that. Just feel free to skip ahead. Like, you know, we just record what we talk about. We just record what we do, and you know, in some regard, we're not going to, you know. You might like chocolate cake, and this might be red velvet, and we're not going to apologize for the cake being red velvet just because you wanted chocolate or whatever.
And on top of that, I don't think any of us are just like, oh, it's the cool thing to hate the movies. Like, we have legitimate reasons to back up everything that we feel. So, like, I'm not gonna start being like, yeah, movies are awesome to make someone happy, you know?
Y'all just haters.
Well, look, honestly, just like, I mean, I addressed it. But. Well,
I'm speaking generally because I mean I know you addressed it. I was just speaking generally to anybody else.
But to our listeners, I mean, the core is look. Everybody's entitled to their opinion, and it just happens to be that maybe the majority of us share an opinion, but it could have been the other way. We don't agree about everything, but we respect everyone's opinion, and we disrespect everybody at the same time. So
right, exactly.
We love you, and go fuck yourself.
Exactly.
We love the idea of a double standard. It's great.
Right. All right. So anyway, yeah, Bay's coming back. So, so good news for those that are big fans of the first four. Looks like it's continuing down the same path. So it's fantastic for you guys. And to be honest with you, like I don't even hate on that. Like I really couldn't give a shit because if it's not being rebooted, it's so well fucked that you can't unfuck it.
It's so off kilter on its own fucking axis.
I mean, look,
I
don't understand. I don't understand how they're going to be in space. Maybe Cybertron. I mean, the CGI. It's so difficult to. I mean, it's so difficult to really keep track of. Like, people are going to have fucking seizures.
I just hope Cybertron's just one big hexagonal grid. I mean, you know.
Well, I think it's going to be. You know, if it's going to be like 100% CGI, you know, out in space and all that bit of business, I think it's going to be we're talking about a pretty expensive movie.
Yeah,
it can't all be good, in space and CGI because Michael Bay's got to throw a couple of hotties in. That's his MO. It's going to happen.
RC's going to have like a human ass and tits.
Okay, here's your setting. We're going to have the fembots enter the fray, but Optimus Prime's going to meet him in the strip club in Cybertron. And then there's going to be a big scandal because Elita 1 gives out happies in the back by the dumpster. But her pimp, also known as Springer, is going to be real upset about it, and then no fuck, and then we can move the plot along, and then, there you go.
Right.
What'd you say your name was again? Andrew Dice Clay. I'm a good guy. I know what I'm doing.
Andrew Dice Clay.
He's actually from my neighborhood. He's from my neighborhood, the neighborhood next door.
Everybody's from your neighborhood.
He's from neighborhood.
Nice.
Bobby, he's from Garrettson Beach.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh.
Very cool.
You know where that is, Matt? No? Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't. You know where Little Rock is? Fuck yeah.
I do. I saw the HBO
documentary. Yeah, fuck my mom.
I was in Banging Little Rock, man. You not see me? I was like God running.
In fairness, Matt, Robert City has more population than the other top 3 cities combined. So,
that's true. He does.
Hey, you know what? I'm not
better than average chance someone famous grew up around Robert. So
I don't win a fucking trophy. I'm just saying.
But you should.
I should.
Speaking of not winning a trophy, SDCC exclusive, loyal subjects, you got a Clear Frenzy Buzzsaw tape deck. So,
yeah.
These are cute.
Yeah. Okay, what else?
You got another SDCC.
Yeah, another one. Go ahead.
SDCC exclusive Creo set.
No, that's
cute. That's nice. That's cute.
That's all.
I don't know. They're kind of badass for what they are. I mean, they're not for me.
I agree.
But just the fact that and it's like I told Bobby because when a Capture Prey was handing out Creos, TFCon, and they threw me a Huffer, and I turned to Bobby after I put it together, and I was like, "This is probably the best official Huffer we're ever gonna fucking get."
That's true.
It was a Lego figure with fucking ball joints. I mean, how cool is that?
Yeah,
the box set looks pretty good. I mean, if you didn't want to get them out, and do anything with them, keeping them in a box like that looks pretty sweet. I think.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. And the nice thing about them is if you're looking to save shelf space.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, you're gonna have the whole G1 cast on one fucking bookcase.
Yeah.
They got Omega Supreme down there. Come on now.
And I feel like it's a great follow up to last year's, which they had the previous class of set. So I don't know. I'm cool with it. I think it's good.
So next year's gonna be A6.
Let's skip ahead, and save the best for last when it comes to convention news, and talk about this BotCon custom figure.
Yeah, it just took me a second to get that bit. I'm like, why does that go in there? Oh, right. So the BotCon convention figure is a Galva-convoy.
Yeah.
Also known as Optimus Prime if he was in Prince's movie Purple Rain.
All right, so everybody stop. We have to ask a very important question.
Purple Rain.
Without attending this show, how are you going to get your hands on one, Lenny?
They're $100 on eBay right now.
I could probably swap my Utopia for one. Yeah.
You have Utopia?
You'd be ripping somebody off, man, with Utopia.
Yeah, if you ask me, I think the person getting Utopia, totally unfair trade on this one.
I remember
somebody hand-painted this.
I remember Beast Wars Galvatron being a Maximal anyway.
My question...
He was a dragon.
My question is, what parts of this figure actually painted?
No, in the Beast Wars Neo 2, he was a dragon. Remember, he looks like a...
No, Matt, look at the photo. It's evidence. This is him. God.
Well, I actually found out too late to put it in the show notes, but Dr. Wu is making a replacement head for this figure to turn it into a proper Joker. So...
Well, Justin asked a good question, though. This looks already painted, right? Or is this supposed to be the end result after
this is supposed to be the end result, but what on the figure is actually painted? I guess the little red spots, the gold on the feet.
Dude, those guys were hard work, okay, when they were painting this figure, all right? Give them props.
Yeah, I'm sure the 6-year-old children that painted this worked really hard on it. This is... I don't care.
Yeah. So let's get to the exciting news.
Yeah. Are we going back to that one? Or
Yeah.
Okay. So, convention news. I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys take care of this. It's about Mr. Bedbug, man, myth or legend.
So this profile popped up, and it's basically like a Facebook profile of the bedbugs. That it's like, all right. So let's just be real. It's a guy that created a Facebook profile based on the bedbugs that were, at this hotel or whatever, and
allegedly.
Allegedly. Now, like, some people have gotten really, really upset about this. I listened to TFYLP.
The legal term is butthurt.
I listened to TFYLP this week, and like Werewolf was like, he didn't care for it at all. I think it's funny. I think it's borderline brilliant funny. I also like this. It doesn't matter that I'm not a BotCon fan. Like, if they were doing this at TFCon, which I'm going to, I'm a huge supporter of, and I kind of love what it stands for in the community, I would still love this because it's funny.
Yeah, I want a bedbug. I want a bedbug TFCon set.
Yeah.
Well, in insider knowledge, and I was going to put this in the show, a copy of the show notes. I have it on hand, or not the show notes, but the image that's flashing on the screen right now.
Alleged knowledge.
But so the guys from Fun Pub got pissed, and apparently they were going around. This is when bedbugs had like 90 friends on Facebook, and like people were just starting to get the joke, and they were freaking out trying to find out who it was. And then the profile got shut down that night, and Facebook sent a copy of the complaint they got to bedbugs, which was from someone claiming to represent the Fun Pub people on a legal level, because bedbugs used the BotCon flyer as his banner photo, and they said that they were using copyrighted intellectual property.
Wow.
And that's the
Who
only way
doesn't do that shit? Come on now.
I mean, they knew what they were doing. They were just trying to get it shut down by any means necessary.
That's fine. He's back.
Yeah.
And
like, I think we should read some of the statuses he's been putting up. So this hotel supposedly, now people are there now, and the truth, the truth will come to light, but people the rumor is that, well, I don't even think it's a rumor. I think I got it directly from the horse's mouth. But the TFCon went to this hotel. They were thinking about hosting TFCon there last year, and went in and were like, no, not for us. And the hotel has a bit of a sketchy history. So this hotel has a bad reputation, and then they're kind of like poking fun at that. And I think it's brilliant. So like they keep tagging BotCon and shit. Like, BotCon official really does love bedbugs. Why else would they send everyone home with Zap Trap repainted out of Generation Shrapnel? Everyone gets to take home a bedbug of their own.
This hotel is on a fucking bedbug registry site. I mean, there's no alleged to it. Like, it happened. It's been a thing in the past.
There you go.
I don't care who you are. That's funny as shit.
It's funny. It's just funny.
You don't have to get shit like that. You get that fucking soda can out of your ass and just laugh for once in a while. It's just fucking toys. You're getting mad about a convention about fucking toys.
I don't
get
think
the fuck over it, man.
See this and go ahead.
I just want to say something from like a political science perspective. Somebody acting in their reaction, it reveals insecurity and weakness, not strength.
Oh yeah,
spoken like a true emperor of the dark side.
It's true.
Well, like the thing is like, if you're a diehard Transformer fan, meaning that you're willing to travel to the center of the country to attend a Transformers convention, the Bedbugs Facebook profile is not going to stop you from doing that. They could say
they're afraid it will.
I know.
That's how insecure they are.
I know, but that's what I'm saying, is that it's absurd to think that this will have any sort of effect. Like, I guarantee their numbers are better than ever this year because it's in the center of the country. You can get the East Coast people, and the East Coast is a highly populated area of this nation. The feasting was good last night, even getting good at leaving no trace behind either. I'm thinking it's safe to start deploying the troops for Operation Nom Nom. Everyone keeps saying they haven't found any bed bugs at the hotel yet. Our stealth training seems to be paying off.
That one was my favorite.
Fucking ninjas.
They have like cortisone cream in their little pockets, you know.
But like you were saying, Bobby, if this stops you from going to a convention, I mean, then you don't really like Transformers, and you just want to be, you want to have a stick up your ass.
And look, it's a hotel. Hotels suffer from shit like this. This shit happens at places where people go. You know why?
Hospitals.
Because people are fucking filthy. People are fucking filthy, and this shit happens whenever you create an establishment where it's going to have people in it all the time sleeping.
Hey, if the fact it's BotCon isn't going to deter anyone from going, I don't think fucking bedbugs is either.
Exactly. Hey, if that pretender shell didn't turn you away, this won't either.
Yeah. That was the most legit argument, period.
Seeing all these posts about people traveling.
Have you seen the exclusives yet?
I feel like I'm in a fancy restaurant for my order.
They showed the exclusives. They showed the exclusives already, so I know what they are. I'm sure everybody else does. I posted on Instagram, but yeah. Oh, the Black Skids. They got Hoist is red, and you got the Sergeant Cup is the white scoop. You got General whatever his name is from Robuster, and you got the 4 Waspinators. That's that's the
exclusives. Bedbugs to me.
Yeah. So exciting.
And then he said, "I'm feeling ellipses inspired ellipses with a poster of Ant-Man."
That's fun. Good shit, man.
So anyway, it's funny. People are having fun. Like, if anything, like, to me, it's a draw. Like, it's like promotion. Like. I don't know. I mean, like, it's painted in a negative light, but it's still like constantly talking about BotCon. It's still making people excited about the experience.
If the people that Fun Pub would have not acted so uptight and get all butthurt about this, they probably could have used it to their advantage. Yeah. Like, that's what a smart business person would do. Is even if it's bad press and someone's slamming you, use it to your advantage. At least they're talking about you.
Yeah, like I say, people don't even know about BotCon that much, but they say, hey, this guy's funny as hell. Maybe I want to meet this guy at BotCon. He might be there. He's probably gone to BotCon. He's probably already there right now.
No, like I said, their conduct just revealed short-sightedness and weakness and insecurity. That you should have turned it to your advantage, right? Especially since they're releasing so many fucking bugs.
As he says that from the gates of heaven, apparently.
Also, like, if I was in their shoes, like, is it BotCon's fault or is it the hotel? Like, it's not really like BotCon has.
Man, I don't care how much. I don't care how much you pay a night to stay at a hotel. If you take a black light to any hotel room, you're going to see what looks like speckled white paint everywhere. Dude.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
TFCon hotel is going to be like that. Hey.
Oh gosh, it's going to be worse.
That's how our room was last year, Matt.
There's black rugs, white under the black light. Why is that? It's a Transformers convention. Really? And a supernatural convention. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, there's also a discussion about it on
body sweat.
There's also a discussion about it on TFW, which I'm sure is full of all sorts of nonsense. But I'm actually going to give this a read at some point when I have nothing else better to do. It's not TFW's fault that it just lets the door open for just anybody.
Do nerds. Let's go.
But yeah, thank you, Bedbugs, for making the fandom interesting and entertaining, if only for a couple weeks. From Shattercast.
We have to see you at TFCon.
Until TFCon goes on, then he can make.
Yeah.
So, moving on to third-party Transformer news. This is not Mastermind Creations. This is Spartan. Finally, their final product images for MMC's reformatted R13 Spartan, not Impactor, have been released, and I already see a major issue with this figure. If you look at his back, you don't see a giant rumination head there. How is this guy going to combine? This is not the real Impactor. I'm sorry. I don't know.
All right, Robert.
What did Robert say about a banana?
Go ahead, Robert. Go ahead, Robert.
All right, I hope this isn't too noisy because I had to step outside. No, I didn't post it. Somebody else posted it originally that he looked like a dragon riding 2 bananas. So I made a meme that said, like, come on, bananas. Let's go get it.
Let's go get
Did you
that
have
treasure
the
back
song
from
Bananas on the background?
I
It's bananas, B-A-N-A-N-A-S. It's shit.
I think he looks like a robotic duck-billed platypus riding two bananas. But...
I can see that too.
Oh, he does. Look at the bill.
Yeah.
Dude, and
Quack, quack.
I know somebody.
It's Affleck.
I know somebody on this show has been wanting a platypus for quite some time.
Fuck yeah, dude. Oh, God, where's that fucking platypus? I hope it's at TFCon because I'm definitely getting that shit. I will spend thousands for a platypus.
So here's my thing. I'm in for this. I think the sculpt is fantastic. I think it just bleeds fucking IDW in robot mode, but I just feel like MMC could really stand to step their paint game up a little bit. Like all that yellow and like.
I agree.
You know, it's just like I don't know. It gives me the quality of the figure. I don't feel like comes through when they don't fucking throw a little bit of paint on it.
Well, like, MMC. There's rumors that MMC and Repro Labels are the same company. And judging from Feral Rat, I would say also a little bit of '97 Toyota.
Right.
I always got more of an orange vibe off of Impactor than the yellow. Like, I don't know. Is it just me, or like am I not exposed enough to Impactor, or what's the deal?
Well, they shaded him with like orange tones, so
that purple looks real shiny. So
I can't remember where I saw it. I saw someone posted photos and it didn't look as bright, and they were saying that the promotional photos, were just taken with the flash up too high. Because the one I saw, the colors were a lot flatter and almost an orange tint to it. So,
gotcha. That'd be interesting to see. Yeah.
Well, if you go down to this like that, if you go down to the pictures, you go down where people are talking about it, it does look a little duller. I think.
Apologize for the voice of God, but I do want to make a point that competition is showing its face, and Warbitron is kicking up the game with the paint.
I agree.
Yeah.
Oh, hail Lord Almighty Thanos, who has spoken. Take that, Christian listeners! Ha ha!
Whoa!
Yeah. We got Southern Matt on here. You know how them Baptists roll.
Yeah.
Somewhere I saw a D. Baldwin likes this.
But yeah, like here's the thing. Like they've got this like green or blue stripe of paint across the yellow part in the chest, and the same stripe across the purple part. Like there is some like intricate paint applied to this thing. But then you get down to them feet, and it's just like these yellow government cheese.
Yeah, and from
who don't love government cheese?
For the most part, I think that the paint on all MMC figures has been lacking. Like,
yes,
you know, like the yellow on any of the paint on any of the Predacons was just like slathered on and stuff like that. Like, I love MMC, but I mean, this is definitely one area that they are terribly weak in is paint.
Well, do you think if they added the paint that it would? I know it would cost add the cost up a little more. I mean, what is he $89? I think.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, but you know what? At this point, I mean, I know I'm probably speaking for myself. I spoke out of turn last week, and I heard about it from multiple people. But it's just I'd be willing to pay a little extra so I only have to buy it once. You know what I mean? So another
what did pencil sharpener cost?
So another company doesn't come across.
A 90? Was it 90?
What did pencil sharpener cost?
Pick it out.
I mean, it's the same price range.
Pencil sharpener?
You saw about hammer sharpener, whatever.
Oh, yeah. That's a good point. But I don't know. The materials of this one, I have a feeling. I don't know. This, Warbitron has good materials also, but MMC's materials are dense as fuck. So I don't know.
What I was gonna say, like with what they're giving you, Bobby, for $89, do you think you deserve paint?
Yeah, that's a fair point. That's a fair point. But like what I'm saying is, I'd almost be willing to go to 110. Go to 110 and drop some paint on that unit.
His feet look like a Tonka truck, man. It feels like Tonka to me. His legs. I don't know.
You watch your bitch mouth.
Are you talking about sculpt?
Well, it looks flimsy. It just looks really hollow.
Oh, it's not going to be flimsy.
Wait, you said Tonka truck? You mean Combiner Wars Devastator?
Yes, I mean Combiner Wars Devastator. Yes.
Fellas feel like Tonka trucks.
Stop. I'm going to cut my wrist. Don't talk about that.
Stop.
Now,
Stop
110's unnecessary. I mean, Warbitron, this nose cone was $97.99. You don't have to go that high. And they're the competition.
Well, so for MMC, you have to, Robert.
No, they're kicking it up.
Bobby, you alright?
Yeah, I got kicked off for a minute.
Whoa!
No, you sound like Weird Dog.
Well, you like to order 3 number 3s, vegetarian style. Greg, what do you want? We're at Chipotle, dude. Drive-through doesn't take.
No,
Chipotle doesn't have drive-through. Sorry, buddy.
No, this one does. This one does. It's a big cardboard box that says Chipotle. It's so wrong.
My headphones fell out. My headphones fell out. God damn it.
All right, we heard you. What's next? What we got? Scourge?
Yeah, Scourge.
Yeah, Xtransbots Scourge. Also known as Andreas.
And this is 150.
Adrian!
Yep. How big is this dude?
MP scale.
Masterpiece scale.
Well, Seeker scale or car scale? No, he's up. Rodimus Prime. Wow, he's MP10 scale. Look at that. That is big.
Which makes me beg the question, how in the hell is this 150 and Cyclonus is 170?
Because it doesn't come with the Galvatron. Stupid.
Oh, yeah. Might be.
Yeah, but he comes with a Target Master.
Yeah, I hear you.
That looks a lot like the one that comes with Carry. Just saying.
He's Z1 accurate. I like him. He's shiny. I like it.
That's a good point, Greg.
You got a troop build this, Matt?
Fuck yeah.
I'm gonna get him. But if he's shit, Cyclonus is out.
Fool me 4 times. Shame on me.
Hey, how can you go wrong with this guy, though? He's got a Sencho Barbosa base. I mean, come on.
That's true.
I'm waiting for Galvi. Galvi's probably next, man.
Whatever.
He better be.
He's
got to be. They named him.
What do you guys think about the shiny plastic, though? What do you think of? Is that off-putting to any of you?
Yeah. See, to me, like, I don't think I don't know. To me, that shiny look on that shiny finish, that's not quite a gloss. It's just like this flat shiny. I don't know how else to describe it. Is
satin.
It reminds me of
satin.
Takara Masterpiece. Like Takara Masterpiece stuff is like kind of shiny, but it's.
You know what it is? It's because he's so rounded, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
You heard it here, folks. Bobby Skullface just said the KFC and its car masterpiece are of the same quality.
You heard no such thing. No such thing.
Hail KFC.
Yeah.
Nice.
That is Bobby Skullface at AOL.com.
That's how I sign up.
Sounds like you're drowning Darth Vader.
Yeah.
Anyway, on to Generations Toys, GT01 Gravity Builder.
And this was
another not Devastator.
Other not Devastators out there?
All right, so let's handle this piece by piece. Let's start with Scrapper.
Rob was right. First Rob was right.
Well, I'm not sure if we're allowed to talk about that.
No, we're not.
That's up to Lenny.
Oh yeah, we can talk about that.
Okay.
Sorry.
So we had. Go ahead, Lenny. You can say it. You can word it however you'd like.
So I was having a chat to a certain someone, and I just asked the question: "Is this Warbitron?" And I got the reply: "It's the same guys." And that was off Tony. So, hey Tony. Yeah, it's Warbitron.
Hey.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Hey Tony.
So that's the word that we have. And I had to text Robert privately and tell him he was right one of 2 times this week. But,
I'll take it when I can get it. I'm used to being wrong a lot.
Everyone was thinking it, so.
What'd you say, Lenny?
Everyone was thinking it was Warbitron, so
yeah,
it's quite obviously is, but
yeah.
Are those rubber tires?
That's the question. All right, let's start with Scrapper.
Yeah, they say rubber tires on the DBTS solicitation. They say rubber tires and diecast parts.
Damn, so fucking good. I love this company, man. I really do. I even love them when they're wrong.
Hey, I don't want to be right that it's wrong.
Right.
Well, that's also coming out next week, so.
It's true. Well, Matt's going to hold him to that.
Aren't they coming out next week?
Fuck. Bob, what do you think about the head sculpts?
Okay, so let's start with Scrapper. I think Scrapper in robot mode is on the money. I don't have any complaints. The back
big back kibble thing. God.
The back kibble is intense, but it's not wrong. Do you know what I'm saying?
Why couldn't it just like split? Why couldn't it like split or something? Go back on the.
Why would it split that? Like, why would you split that? That's not how the character looked, was it?
Okay, I don't know. I thought I would like that, and I thought y'all would too. I apologize. Fuck you. I'm sorry.
The only thing.
Sorry, Justin.
Well, if you look at the cartoon though, it's like halfway up his head. So.
I understand, but then that thing is huge on the back of his head.
It is intense, and that is my only complaint. But it's a small.
Yeah, that's the only complaint. Yeah, other than that, it looks beautiful. Yeah.
If it had another joint somewhere, so it could fold down a little more, I think it'd be a lot better looking.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And it might. It just might be. I don't know if this is a test shot or just a CAD render. It's kind of hard to tell.
We thought when we saw Bruticus was intimidating. This thing is fucking intimidating.
Yeah. All right, so let's talk about Scrapper's alt mode. Little smushed on the unit. Little bit of a smushy unit. But I do love the little things throughout this set. I'm just going to point this one out. The ladder that goes up to the side of the rig folds down to hit the ground.
But it leads
it's little things, man.
Mm-hmm.
How big is that little door that it leads to? I can't make it out.
let me just climb this ladder, get my workday started, and fuck, goddamn screws in the way. Let me just climb over this. All right. Woo! Every morning, every Monday.
Every Monday.
Like Fred Flintstone, man.
Looks like it leads to a telephone.
It's just the alt mode for me is like it's okay. It'll do. Of all my third-party Devastators, this will not be the one in alt mode. I can tell you that.
I like the alt mode, but I think it's the most looking like a backhoe versus like the actual, scoop it's intended to be.
Right.
Looks like one of the ones that like digs out your backyard when you're getting an addition or something.
And it looks, looks can be deceiving, but it looks like the fucking digger has 1, 2, 3, 4 hinges.
Yeah.
So I wonder if they can't. I wonder if they can't do something a little bit better in bot mode.
He must be the most uncomfortable Decepticon in alt mode in this entire set, because everyone's all relaxing. Meanwhile, I was like, oh, come on.
I'm so smushed in.
Oh, come on, I just transform. Oh, my back.
You know how fragile this material is, Bobby. If you recall, you almost wrecked. What was that figure you almost wrecked?
It was MMC's Turmoil.
Yeah, they were like.
I was like,
can I pick one up? Or can I mess with one? They're like, yeah, you can mess with any of them. And as he's lifting it, it's about an inch off the ground. They're like, except for that one.
Except for that one. No. And I stopped the guy. Like, I had him off the ground, and like it's just him, and he's got his hands like around my general area where my hand is holding him, and I'm looking at him. I'm like, okay, I've got him, and I don't want to make you upset, man. So let's work together to get him back on the fucking table properly. And the dude like held the bottom of the feet while I put him down. Because he was like one of the owners of MMC, so I didn't want to piss the guy off.
Yeah, and then I asked the Fans Project, Mage Toys guy, and I was like, "Hey, where's that Scorponok prototype?" He's like, "That thing fell apart a long time ago."
Yeah. All right, so let's move on to Long Haul. I think, Long Haul.
He's beefy.
I once again, it feels like that thing on his back. I wish that would go away. But that's my only complaint with this guy.
Is that the canopy or something, or the top of it?
Yeah, for the truck mode.
Yeah.
I think it's a cap. Oh, he's the only robot in this entire set that screams, "You guys know where the weight room is?"
I need
took my protein.
Protein shake.
That was actually the point. That reminds me of the point I was actually going to make with the prototype material. A lot of times when you see those hinges like that, like you guys just said about there being 4 hinges in that scoop, they probably just can't. They don't want to risk fucking it up by folding it down.
Yeah.
And putting stress on that unit.
Right.
Them units, the multiple units.
But anybody else have anything for this guy in alt mode? I think he looks great. His like personal umbrella I could do without, but
he needs to knock back. He needs to put in a McDonald's. I know that for a little bit.
I don't get a chubby boy feel from him. I get a like Oscar was saying. I get a power lift feel.
He's chubby.
You gonna spot me, bro? What's up?
I used to CrossFit before I became a man.
Unlike its Hasbro counterpart, he doesn't look like he's full of chocolate. So
yeah,
but
this is the after picture. This is the after picture. Dude, meme that shit. But yeah, let's look at
Hasbro
alt mode.
I like the light.
Go ahead.
I like the light on his shoulder. I like the.
Yes, I was just gonna say. Like, I love those little details. That little like rail around the light or whatever around the cockpit. Listen to me. The
cab.
Once again on the fucking like the steps and the ladder and shit on the front of it. Like they didn't have to do that.
Yeah, but you know what? They don't give a fuck that they did anyway, because Thug Life.
Yeah.
I also feel like by putting the stairs and stuff on there, they're doing a pretty good job, like, establishing, like, a relative size scale so far. You know?
Yeah.
That is not me.
So, it's probably Justin. It's okay.
I don't think so.
What about...
It's on the table. So.
Oh, okay. I thought you had a lapel mic on, but the face sculpt is wicked. I love the face sculpt on
it's on the money.
Is an angry Decepticon. Yeah, he's a power lifter.
He kind of looks like Predator. Looks like Predator, kind of.
Yeah, I can see that.
Say that to his face. See what happens.
I'll do it.
Mixmaster, I do not like.
Really?
Really?
That's an umbrella right there.
That's an umbrella for one, which I'm okay with, but I hate the face. Hate it. It.
Yeah,
I
would prefer the more humanoid face rather than the faceplate.
Me too. Yep. Same. I want the cartoon accuracy for that.
Yep.
Somebody will make a set of heads.
I hope
they always do.
Of course, and there'll be someone in the comments that goes, "If you want a more cartoon accurate, why not get the Hasbro version?" And I'll reply with, "I don't want to go ahead and spend $170-something bucks for shitty Voyager class figures. I could do that all on my own at a strip."
Don't worry. Oh, I didn't mean to kill your punchline. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
One day they'll look up and one day they'll look up and yell to the heavens, "Just buy the Hasbro version," and I'll simply whisper,
"Justice."
No, that's the Rorschach shit. If it was justice, I would yell, "I'm never buying the Hasbro one, ever."
They killed my parents.
Give it a year, everybody's Devastator will look like Chinese Darth Vader. It'll be more third party than man.
Yep. I love that phrase. I use it all the time.
I do too.
The Mixmaster alt mode though, I'm very happy with, and I love the little ladder. Hate to keep pointing it out, but I do.
Although this time, before
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say this time the ladder is a little more stretched out, showing that Mixmaster is always the odd man out on the scale between these guys. You know.
Yeah, and he looks a little on the smush side too, but.
Yeah, but this is like he's gonna have chronic back pains like Scrapper. So
yeah,
I think he's alright.
That's true. That's true. Look at the side mirror. Like little things like that go a long way with this guy.
Even though he's a giant cement mixer, but that's okay. People are going to bitch that this guy's cement mixer doesn't turn because if you look, it's like part of the arm assembly, I guess. But I think that's neat. I don't need little gimmicks like that. I'm not 6, so
right.
And you don't get that nasty bit of that kibble that is a cement mixer.
Exactly. It looks like that's handled really well on this in comparison to a lot of the others. Like TFC they ask you just to get rid of it. They're like look at you like, "Look, man, I don't fucking know. Just take it."
We don't care. Just take it off and turn away. I don't care. What are you gonna do? You complain. You pay $600 for Devastator. I'll give you Devastator. You get mad because you want more G1. I release upgrade kit. You complain. I'm a riddle rich. Hooray! Look at me. Hooray!
I am no good.
What a riddle bitch.
But I do need a face head, so to speak.
Yeah.
All right. What's next is this guy, Hook. And like he's the one actually that really lets me down.
His name's not Hook, Bobby. It's Sky Scratcher.
Sorry, Sky Scratcher. Sky Scratcher. Is that really his name?
No.
But... Oh God! Can't you? I know. I do too.
Let's make up fun names. We'll call Scrapper the Piler, and then we'll call Long Haul Super Carry. Quick Mix. Mix Master will be Quick Dry, and this guy is Sky Scratcher.
All right, Sky Scratcher. Shit.
In the combined form, what's the combined form would be called?
Demolisher.
Repairman.
Shit stater.
The most powerful repair robot ever.
I like the head, and I like the lower half.
Shit stater.
Oh shit!
Damn! Wow. What
but he
was
looks a little. He looks a little chubby, and I don't like the kibble on his fucking shoulders. I don't like it at all.
Yeah, that's the worst part to me.
You know,
it doesn't look like he's going to have any waist swivel.
I think so.
I think it does.
He's got a cut right there between. He may have some.
Oh yeah.
What I see about this though, because I just got my Hercules set like 3 weeks ago, thanks to my buddy Swage. This guy already is infinitely better than the TFC version, Dr. Crank, whatever his name is.
I like how he uses that weapon too.
Yeah. But this guy is already infinitely better than Dr. Crank, mostly because I could actually really move the head, so I don't have a big chunk of truck hanging off the back of him.
He has a hole where his penis should be.
There's
only you would see that, you sick pervert.
Yep, he does have a hole where his penis should be. That is unfortunate, isn't it?
He'll probably come with a filler, please.
That's where you sport gun in vehicle mode, okay?
Except if he needs that hole to connect to the top of long haul.
Oh my God!
It kind of his whole crotch kind of looks like
Jesus.
Whoa.
Nope. What?
Please adjust your phone.
You eat your phone?
What are you, my mom? Don't yell at me.
God, it is not a McDonald's drive-through convention, please.
Okay.
It's not a dick, man. Get out of your mouth.
Some of us wear headphones.
Well, speaking of which, his whole crotch kind of looks like E.T. giving a blowjob.
Yeah, I see that. This I don't know why they couldn't have done those shoulders better with this one. It just seems like nobody else who's ever done a third-party Devastator has ever run across this problem, but they did.
Yeah.
I don't know. That seems very bizarre to me. Looking at the alt mode,
it's not bad. It's hard.
Yeah, that's money in the bank right there.
It's not bad. Again, the big win here is rubber tires.
Yeah, it's so beautiful, so nostalgic. Good choice.
It looks like it extends.
How else is it going to scratch the sky? I love it. Who's next? Bone Crusher.
Also known as Captain Barry.
This one's a little weird to me, just because it's a pretty big departure.
Huge.
But I like it. I like the looks of it just because, I don't know, I like the big beefy, this guy's the dude who's taking way too much steroids, and,
No, he strikes me like the Eric Cartman of the group.
I'm okay with all of it except the face again.
Yeah.
Bone Crusher has a very distinct face. And
yep. He had that square sticking out of his fucking face.
Yeah, and this is not it.
So why do you think they did that?
That looks like a Soundwave face move.
Yeah, I don't know. Robert, I don't know. I don't even think... Was the toy like this? I don't even remember the G1 toy being like this.
No, the G1 toy was not like that, no.
Why the fuck did they do that? Lenny, explain this.
Whoa.
Yeah, because, you hang out with these guys.
Yeah, it's all my fault. I told them.
Lenny is my anti-Matt. When I need somebody to defend third party, I can talk to Lenny. And when I need somebody to defend Hasbro, I can talk to Matt.
Well, I guess they're just going for a slightly different look. At least it's not Make Toys where it doesn't look anything like the character it's meant to.
Yeah.
Ooh, burn.
Sick burn on anyone who owns a giant because Australians hate you. Yeah.
I don't know.
No, I love you, Make Toys.
I just, I do like. I don't mind the stuff on the shoulders. I don't mind that kibble. I feel like that kind of plays into the character. I'm even okay with his we don't know what to do with this, so their axis bit. Like,
check him out. He doesn't need a gun. His Soundwave needs axes.
I think that's a cool take, you know. But like the head is just like, this isn't Bone Crusher. I mean, obviously it's ligament fracture, but
you know what I hope they do with those axes? They should make a joint where you can take the big part of the kibble off, and you can replace them with little fucking cones, like he's the guy directing traffic around the construction site with the fucking flashlight.
or the stop and slow.
Oh, that guy. That poor guy.
Dude, that guy has a pretty sweet job. Like, I always see them like standing there, they got their headphones in, they're
Who
like
needs
kinda,
college? I got it made right here.
They're like kind of dancing.
$6.50 an hour.
I'm always like not very trusting of them. Like when they say go, I like have a little look for myself. Like, all right, looks all right.
At some point, they're gonna just flip the sign on you, while you're going.
The best part is when they walk up to your car at the stop sign. They're like, "Hey, dog, hey, you got a cigarette?" You're like, "No."
That would be.
And now for our new segment, a moment with an attorney.
What?
The burden is on you to keep checking to make sure it's safe before you proceed.
See, right. There you
go. The one thing about the construction guy that always gets me though is that they're like telling me to go and I like idle past them and they still give me to like slow down. I can't possibly go any slower without stopping.
That's because they have the most power of anyone in the world. They control the stop and go sign.
That's how they get their daily God fix. Right there is doing that.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a good look this morning.
The signaler. Go ahead.
There was a dude. They're turning the four-way intersection that is like the axis of my part of the town. They're building a convention center because why not?
Right.
And then they're going to turn that whole thing into a roundabout. So pretty much my commute is fucked both ways for the next year. But it's a 50-mile-an-hour road. And they were putting cones out. Because they're doing some work, and it's right on the river. Like, it goes right beside the river, which is like high enough that it's covering tree limbs right now because of all the rain we've had. So whatever, they're doing work to like kind of brace that part of that waterfront up. So anyway, so they were closing off a lane. They're moving the lanes around throughout the day to accommodate their work. And the dude's it's 50 fucking miles an hour. And the dude fucking just walks out in traffic, puts fucking cone down. As I'm swerving by him, he gives me the most fucking gangster fucking look. Like, that's right, motherfucker, you move. He's this little scrawny ass fucking dude just putting out cones. Just walked right in front of me on a 50-mile-an-hour road.
Try to mean grill you, but all you saw were gum and tongue, brother, because he's got no teeth left thanks to meth.
I'll tell you, I saw I saw a pretty good story involving these guys once too. This guy who was in front of me, and I could tell like this was a slick guy, like I don't know, like just had hair gel and that whole bit of business, like wears
bada bing.
The type of guy that wears see-through socks, like just a fucking slick dude, and he's in front of me, and he's got a nice car. It's fucking clean as a whistle. No baby seats in the back. You know what I mean? Like, this guy's living it. And
Bobby, you have a nice car.
Yeah, it's not bad, but it's hardly ever clean. And I got two kids seats in the back and fucking Fritos on the floor, or animal crackers.
Sounds like a waste of Fritos to me.
Or animal crackers, depending on what they're eating that week. So anyway, they get the go sign, and my man takes off a little bit. Not super, but he's moving at a good speed. And the guy is like, hey, and like hits his hood, like dunk, dunk, and then the guy he stops, rolls down the window, or pushes the button, and the guy's like, slow down. And I have my windows down, I can hear him, and he's like, hey, are you a cop? And he was like, no. Oh, okay. Let me know when you are one so I can start listening to you.
Get some water for that burn.
It was pretty fantastic. I mean, anybody that's working in the street moving fucking cars around, I understand why the safety's an issue, but that still was funny. So, alt mode for Bone Crusher.
He's got a nice little trailer, which probably doubles.
Yeah, he's got his forearm trailer.
You mean Signal Holder? That's his name.
Signal Holder has a trailer. He's got a Make Toys trailer, which is unfortunate. But
the best part of the trailer is they can stay in the box. So.
Yep.
As long as they're not in Devastator mode, they can stay in the box.
Yep. I'm with you. And then lastly, Scavenger, who I feel like everybody has always fucked their way through in the past, and it looks like they fucking nailed him.
Yeah, by far is the best Scavenger so far. So
it's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Like their faces are just awesome with the faceplates, man. I like that shit. It's fucking
but it's not good. It's all like, okay, I get the concept they're supposed to be a team, but they all don't need to have the same type of fucking face sculpt. They all don't need fucking mouth plates.
Why does he have Why does he have a Cookie Monster hat on?
Yeah.
That's saying peekaboo. How you doing?
You'll probably be able to buy the Dr. Wu upgrade kit that comes with googly eyes.
Damn.
Head around.
Somebody needs to put them little googly eyes on him and just see what it does.
Robert ruins everything.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a quick question while we're on the topic of head sculpts. I don't own any TFC, so I wouldn't purport to really know anything about it. But I know that discussion happened regarding the head sculpts and how they're apparently not as nice as they could be, or they're off. Is this reminiscent of like TFC's head styles?
Well, I think that all right. So TFC's head sculpts for the Hercules set, I think, are almost spot on. Their head sculpts for the Uranus set are way left field. Yeah. And then their fucking head sculpts for the Predacons aren't even in the fucking ballpark anymore. They went to fucking play a different sport.
Well, Defensor was good, though.
Yeah, Defensor's head sculpts for money.
Yeah.
That was the best.
Except for that combiner face.
The aerial bots were... they were on, if you looked at, like, I forget if it was toy or comic, one of the two.
Yeah,
they were on for, but, like, it's just weird because it's such a different departure from what they were doing before.
Yeah. So. Well, it's funny because Fireflight, nobody wants to give that guy a face. Even Combiner Wars, they were like, go with the shield.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but Scavenger looks awesome. I don't even mind the lack of symmetry in the shoulders because everything else is so damn good.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
You ruined it for me.
The Cookie Monster helmet, though.
Yeah, that's...
I can't see it now, thank you.
Yeah, that's a kick in the balls.
C is for Constructicon. That's good enough for me.
If you imagine that the eyes are the mouth for Cookie Monster, he's making a very bizarre face. He's like he's like pretty happy, like.
Oh, he's happy as shit, man.
I feel like this is something that, once it's painted black, it won't be an issue for me. But yeah, right now.
Oh, what the two parts are yellow? The eyeballs are yellow.
What if they were white?
They should paint the head blue.
What if they were white? Oh, it'd be such
you
a
can't
poor choice.
unsee that now. He will never be in that mode ever again.
And then, oh god, I don't. Okay, and then alt mode for him is also okay, but he's rocking the Make Toys trailer also, and the cab is offset from the body. But if that's what it takes to get a decent bot, I'm okay with it.
Can we tell what the trailer actually forms into? Is it the forearms?
Glad you asked, Justin. Let's take a look at Devastator, and it looks like, yes, totally the forearms.
I want to just say that when these pictures got posted in, I think it was the cafe last night, I got one of probably the best dumbass internet comment that I've read regarding a third-party toy in probably the whole year. So everyone's like, oh, this looks pretty good, and everybody's talking about it, whatever, and this guy's like, the fuck, man? This looks like they just took a bunch of construction vehicles and fucking stuck them on. It's like, why can't they fucking get it right? You're paying that much money.
He get the Mountain Dew trophy?
Now,
you ever seen Devastator?
My only nitpick is the foot still looks funny. It's not as bad as what I saw somebody on the internet call Titan Class Devastator recently, which was Littlefoot, which I can't stop laughing at. Shout out to that guy, whoever that guy was that came up with that phrase. Because that's fucking awesome. But the foot does look a little bit on the goofy side.
Yeah, I hope you can extend the cab out somehow, or in some way, you know.
Yeah, I don't know if that's going to be the case though.
Yeah, I'm not sure either, but I hope so.
But overall, it's beautiful. And my beef with the Rage of Hercules set was that I feel like it threw the proportions too far out. It didn't look right for the frame anymore. But yeah, this
T-shape.
Yeah, but this fits right the fuck in. The proportions, that's been my favorite thing about Warbotron. Like, the proportions on Bruticus, the proportions on this Devastator, the proportions on Combitron, they all are fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
God damn it.
I mean,
and then there's shit coming out from this fucking in July?
August, I think. August. It's the first one, the August release.
Okay.
Oh, July. I thought it was July, then August. They're doing month after month.
That Big Bad Toy Store.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, Big Bad Toy Store and Action Robot or whatever, they're a little bit closer to the source, so I don't know.
I don't know. I just saw like the solicitation once again from Big Bad Toy Store. Actually, I'm pretty sure because they're like, get this awesome set now. Early bird pre-orders, first piece expected to drop. Because I remember it because of this part. It was expected to drop in August, and then following pieces coming every couple of weeks, and then it was like 4 months.
3 years.
3 years.
This my only thing is I hope this doesn't push my Minosaur back further.
It will.
Especially,
you just ruined my day, buddy.
Yeah, only thing that we saw was the silhouette, and what concerns me is that, like, if they continue in this pattern, like, if we're getting another fucking Autobot combiner before I get Minosaur, like, I'm gonna be really heartbroken.
Unless that Autobot combiner is Defensor.
Or if that Autobot combiner is through Generation Toy and not through Warbotron. You know,
shit, you just got one Minosaur. You want another one now?
Stop.
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 Do it, Oscar. Do it.
Well, I just watched. Shout out to John Garinger. I just watched his review of Lone Wolf. As it's just as bad. Oh God, it's so funny to watch. Like, I don't know if he wears I don't know if he wears a mic while he does it, but like you could hear him very clearly, and like his breathing, like when it's all falling apart on him, it's just like. I was like, "Oh, you poor bastard! You poor bastard!" Shout out.
I got to ask a question. I mean, you know, these things are huge and they're great and everything, but when is it going to be too big?
Never.
I mean, come on now. I mean, eventually it's just going to be, you know, they're going to be too big and just wobbly and shit.
I think it will be too big when the individual bots are too big. For masterpiece.
Who's talking about their mic?
Oscar's racing around in his bed.
I crashed a car bed, so I had to rest in my bed. Sorry.
What were you saying about
that?
So like if Scrapper, let's say Scrapper was 10 times bigger than Masterpiece Wheeljack, you know, or an inch and a half to 2 inches taller than Masterpiece Wheeljack, he's too big. Like, as long as the individual bot modes scale correctly with their Masterpiece like counterparts, I think that is like the little pocket of goodness. Personally.
Until Masterpiece changed their scale in 2018.
Yeah, until they
make you buy everything all over again.
Yep, and how are they going to change it? With an Optimus Prime.
Yep.
I don't want to.
Looks like they already started. Did you see that, the KO?
No.
They didn't start that.
You didn't see the KO MP10? That I saw that on Facebook today. Someone posted a
KO
MP10, the same size as MP01.
Because,
No,
you know,
I have my Facebook settings. Anytime it says KO, it just deletes it off my news feed.
Burn.
Oh, you're too cool for that.
Yeah.
No,
Even though technically every third party is just a high-end knockoff, okay?
Dude, there's this guy. He's he's a decent enough guy, but he's always asking me to review some KO set. And I'm like, dude, I like. It's not even Transformers. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, and then he's like, dude, like, get somebody else to let you borrow it. Ben's Collectibles has it. Get him to let you borrow. I'm like, no, I'm not now.
That'd be wonderful.
Jeez.
Oh, are you talking about Majid and those fucking those mechas?
No, Majid, that Shijoken shit, like that's like I'll tell you what, he sent me one to take a look at, and that thing, like, I know where Perfect Effect gets their inspiration, like the feel, the way the joints move and everything, like it's
About that Choco King?
Yeah,
those are awesome.
Yeah,
I want one, but
anyway,
the combiner sets are normally pretty good, but they're like very pricey.
Very. So here's speaking of pricey, or actually not speaking of pricey.
Are we on to Fans Toys? Willie, yeah, not Hound, looking sharp, buddy.
Yep,
yeah,
looking sharp.
I love the name
Willie. They just gave up. Should we call him Ares? No. Let's just call him Willie. Okay.
Call him Willie.
All right, Oscar, now do you want me to make you feel bad about it? It's a Willie's Jeep. That's why he's named Willie.
Oh, well, I don't give a ruck. How's that
That
fair?
is the model of Jeep he was. So I think that's well played.
I still think it's awesome. So
this is the hound we deserve.
Yes, this is the hound we deserve. Nice options with the fucking gun, Mac.
Yeah. As soon as I saw this, I was like, "Oh, the Make Toy. Oh, wait, this is not Make Toys." You know, like that the 2-letter, word company.
Hey, Lenny, what were you saying about this? And then when this dropped, what it made you think of? And,
wait, what?
What were you say? What you were saying when you saw this and you started looking at the comparisons between?
Oh yeah, the fucking I saw all three lined up and just makes the TFC one look horrible. At least it's a 4-seater though, but
cancel pre-order.
Yeah, yeah. This is fucking perfect.
I wonder if he's gonna have the accessories like the little gas can and all that stuff. And I mean, I wonder if the tire comes off, on the back and everything.
God damn it, man! And it's only $90.
That is not bad. That's
like a regular masterpiece almost.
Yeah, it's about $10 more.
That is, it's like they did it. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like nobody can complain about this. Like they fucking did it. Like they made a masterpiece figure that is probably going to be on par quality wise, definitely going to be on par aesthetically, and even on par fucking price wise.
There is one nitpick. Who was it? I didn't point it out. Someone else. I forget which one of you guys did. The Mercury feet, his little winged feet. But that's forgivable.
Oh, the kibble.
Yeah, there's some kibble in that feet.
Yeah.
Oh God, please don't sit there and have a heart attack like everyone has been with that fucking transform rollout jazz.
But I'll tell you what, out of the three, he has the nicest boobs.
Nah, I don't know, man. Maki Toys, not Hotspot's got them tire titties.
No, I mean out of the three hounds.
Yeah.
Oh. He's got the nicest tongue.
He looks like a Short Circuit from the
Johnny Five.
Number 5. His grill and his eyes right there.
Yeah,
like
I can see
number
it.
5.
I can see it. I was like, man, the face looks nothing like that. But
what an idiot you are, Matt. Oh wait, he meant the car. Okay.
The fucking legs, everything looks good, but like from the abdomen down to the top of the feet, that shit looks like the cartoon just walked off the page.
Yeah. And the other thing I really like is the just how much they nailed the alt mode with the extra gun in the back and stuff. Like, it's perfect. It's so perfect. The other two don't. I noticed that today. I don't know how I didn't see it. Maybe it'll be an accessory or something. But the other two don't have that gun in the back. Like one of them has like a weird blaster thing, and the other has a 4-seater thing going on.
Yeah.
Hey, it'd be even better if it came with like a little cage and Ravage.
Mm-hmm.
Or him.
Well, I don't think it needs Ravage, but it would be nice if it came with the cage.
Yeah.
And then your KFC
Did
one
I
is
give you a
broken in the
KFC?
corner.
I just noticed the.
Dude, I have the KFC cage. Didn't you send it to me?
I gave it to you, like I just said twice.
Yeah, for my daughter, and like she has it, and like my daughter takes good care of her shit, and that shit hasn't stood the test of time. Like it's like in pieces.
How's that Whamhorn working out for her?
She still plays with it though. So yeah, that's good for that. And then Fans Toys continue.
Sever repaints.
So what
I like the red one. I like the red one.
Cool.
Break it down, Justin, what these are.
One is G2, one is comic edition, and the other one is Diaclone.
Gotcha.
I like the G2 one. The red one looks pretty good. The $200-something. God damn, another. Oof.
Yeah. I mean, I mean, by all means, get your money. You know, like if you can move these units, fucking move them, Mac. I'm not mad at Fans Toys, but they're not going to move them to me.
Yeah, I agree.
Has anyone talked to Yule about these? Is he down for this?
You know what? I'm going to text Yule right now. You guys continue.
I talked to him about it. He said he's in for one of each from the company, but none of the repaints is what he said.
That's what he says.
No, that's not what he said. He said he's not into these because they don't combine.
Yeah, I mean, if I do have the extra $200-something, I may get the red one, but that'd be it.
I would get the Diaclone one because I like the overall look of it, but like, yeah, I can't sink 200.
Is that the black one?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he looks pretty good too.
The black one looks good.
Yeah.
I mean, they all look good. I can't wait for this guy because he's fixed to come out soon, but he just looks really nice. I mean, he's shiny and he's menacing. I like that. Gives me a little chubby. I like it.
Yeah, they're killing it. All right, and then we have someone that we don't have links for. Make Toys Hotspot.
The Grapple and Inferno.
First, let me bring it down there. The Make Toys Hotspot. Now, the thing is with this one,
Tire titties.
I'll try to get a link real quick.
Titties.
Is that people are saying, for some reason it's brought up the discussion again of, they don't look G1, and for whatever reason, people have forgotten that none of Make Toys or Fans Project combiners have looked G1. I'm not sure why, but they have. So what do you guys think about that?
I don't know why it's an issue.
Me neither.
Neither.
I'm trying to find the fucking
I like it.
site.
I don't care either way. I'm not buying it.
Pre-ordered.
What are you waiting on, Lenny? Are you waiting on the MMC?
Yeah. Well, I've already got the TFC, but that's for sale. Yeah, I'll go in on MMC just because Rex is fucking awesome. So I'll give it a look.
Yeah.
For this particular one, like I think he looks good. I had the other two pre-ordered, and then I just kind of backed out of those two. Like, I don't know. It's something that I could be interested in later. There's just too many other things that are coming in the meantime that, I feel like my money should go to before these guys.
Make Toys got a big chunk of my money this week too, so they're good.
Exactly. I got kicked in the wallet, which is, sitting right next to my balls pretty much, so it was close enough. It's just, I don't know. And, I don't understand the arguments for people who are like, this is not G1. Like, none of Make Toys releases have ever been, like, aside from, their new Cupola and whatever.
Masterpiece stuff.
But, like, these combiners have never been. Like, that Devastator, aside from the combined mode, is, like, almost as far away from G1 as it can be. So, I don't know. It's a weird argument to make.
The fire truck looks decent, though the big windows on that unit. Big old windows on that unit. You get to see all the road.
A lot of big old somethings on that unit.
Take over this.
And, but I kind of dig, like, I love the feet and the legs of the bot, and then the arch of the shoulders. Like, if you would have asked me if I thought I would like that, I would say no. But seeing it, I kind of like it. They love this mat that this guy is standing on. It's like their favorite.
I love Matt too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We all love Matt.
Who doesn't?
Well, now we're gonna have people who are gonna piece it together for the relative size comparisons and all that stuff, because
Yeah.
everything is on that mat. So
is anybody in for the Make Toys, or y'all just waiting for MMC?
I'm in for the Make toys. I'm in for all of them. I had a discussion recently. Somebody came over and was like, it was Adam, my buddy Adam, and he was over and he was like, dude, he was like, I think you should just fucking own it. And I was like, what? And he was like, you love the shit. So just fucking own the fact that you fucking love it and get whatever the fuck you want. Stop worrying about fucking duplicates and all this bullshit. Just fucking own the fact that you're fucking all the way in. They've got you by the balls, and just own it and love it and fucking have it.
That's some good old-fashioned skull-face pillow talk right there.
You know what, Bobby? That's a horrible idea. Like, you're just gonna be like, and I'm poor.
When I found out about the MMC one, that's when I was like, "Yep, I'm selling the TFC and I'm buying the TV." And I wasn't going to get I changed my mind on the Make Toys one, and that's what I did. I wasn't going to buy the Make Toys one, but when I found out that they were releasing them piece by piece, I was like, "You know what? I'll get the first couple and see how I like them, and if I don't like them, I can always get rid of them, and I can put them with my. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say I gotta give them credit for the piece by piece on this one. Like, to do it as one set for Computron, I think probably took a pretty brutal hit on how many they ended up selling ultimately. So,
Hey, Bobby, let me ask you a question.
Sure.
If Iron Factory did Defense War, would you be in on that?
No.
Oh.
If Iron Factory did
Bobby.
If Iron Factory did Menasor, would he be in on it? That's the
he would.
What was the quote from earlier, Robert? What did I apparently say last week that I didn't say last week about Iron Factory stuff?
I think you told me to shut my fucking mouth. I'm a
Yeah. Do that, douchebag.
Wow. You're a corner. You can join me in the corner, man.
That's the engineering degree talking there. Holy crap.
Okay, so what was the question? I'm sorry, I had a...
If Iron Factory did a Menasor set, would you be in on it?
I'm in.
I win, no money.
Got it.
Never made a bet.
You know what I think about the Make Toys thing? I think that this is the type of thing that if I see it at TFCon, it might be picked up, but currently it's just not pre-ordered. So
gotcha. So for the other bit, the other Make Toys release, we're gonna have to go to the group, the free for all, because I can't find it anywhere. But Antoine put us onto these pictures of Make Toys Grapple and Inferno. They're masterpieces, and like, fuck yeah! Like we were talking before the show, and I was like, shout out to them for just letting us know, like, we got it. Daddy got you. We'll take care of you. And I couldn't be happier.
Yeah.
Until Fran's Toys makes them, then we'll be.
You're like, and pre-order canceled.
Fan Toys released this.
True. They even had the nerve to throw Hound in there, like anybody still gives a shit.
Yeah.
Hey, remember this, guys? Guys, remember this?
We're still relevant. Come on.
Everyone's too busy responding with that meme of Scrooge McDuck saying, "I'm gonna keep my money."
Somebody commented on it and said, "Wow, best MP scale Hound," and then somebody else commented right below it, "Used to be," with fucking fucking Fans Toys Hound in there. Oh god.
For one of the upcoming questions we may or may not be having, do you think we can ask? Do you get joy in stomping on the hopes and dreams of other companies?
Yeah, that's a good one. Add that in. But yeah, fuck yeah, I guess. But now, the only thing is, both this Grapple and this Hound, fuck me. This Grapple and this Inferno seem to have the Inferno hand. So, but I'm guessing they'll fix that. They've got to, right?
I would have to assume so.
Yeah. But fuck. Yeah.
I mean, it seems like a simple enough fix too. Like, it might even be that Inferno has both hands there. It's just some thing that pegs on in place or flips around, or who knows.
With all these like quality companies taking a stab at like masterpiece style toys, like, it makes me feel so good that like I could finally finish my G1 cast in my lifetime. If they stop stepping over each other's toes, that would be nice too. But
yeah. You know what? I don't mind if they step on each other's toes personally, because in the end, I only really have to pick one. And
yeah, I hear you.
Whichever is the best.
I'm with you. I just don't want to die and fucking, You know, like, fuck, I can't believe I still don't have a fucking Jazz. Anyway.
What's the release date
Like,
on
well, you
this
could,
Inferno and Grapple?
I don't know. They don't even have
Do we have one yet?
pre-orders. Yeah, they don't even have pre-orders for them.
All right, gives Fans Toys some time.
Yeah, that's the point. I was going to ask that. Like, don't you think that at this point, Fans Toys is basically going to release everything?
It's looking that way.
It's looking that way. But I mean,
you're not willing to wait.
Time, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like my biological clock is ticking. Like, this must be how women feel like trying to have kids. Like,
clearly, yeah, you've nailed it.
I'm like, there's only so much time. I need my fucking Jazz or whatever.
I thought I was here to alienate the female listeners.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that. What'd you call when Forge Circuit commented last week? I was like, oh shit, I was like, fuck, I didn't even know she listened. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry. But yeah, but she's super cool, so I'm sure that she's on that one.
Yeah, she is. And
moving on to the return of Diaclones.
Yeah, I put this in there because I think it's worth mentioning. But this seems bizarre.
Yeah, this is
so.
Really
Is that who is this character? Because I tried googling him the other night, and I thought that was Dia Atlas, but it's not Dia Atlas. And
somebody said who this was in a fucking in a post. God damn it!
It's not the Dia Atlas from the Transformers Zone, but it's
not Dia Atlas. It's
I did see it's like diabetes.
It's
not diabetes.
Is this the one that Fans Project was doing?
No.
I thought so, but I don't know. I mean, that's my very first thought on this was like, oh, is this the Fans Project thing finally like coming to fruition? But
me too. But I will say, like, it looks beautiful. Like, I like how they have it scaled next to other Diaclone shit, so I have no idea how big it is.
Yeah.
Because we all own Diaclone. We hate that shit. It's fucking lame.
I hope they make commercials for these. If anyone's seen the Diaclone commercials,
yes,
like
please.
the one for Powered Convoy, dude, that shit was fucking awesome. That stop motion shit with the rain.
Yes.
It's like Diaclone.
Yes, please do that.
You got little figure guys there that pilot him and stuff, and.
But anyway, it looks good. I guess they were like, shit. Not everybody's gonna get all this money. We're gonna get some of it before it's all said and done. And it looks good though. All right, so that's it for third party for today.
Moving on to.
Oh, actually, there's one more thing we could talk about. I'm sorry, Oscar. There's one more thing we can talk about that I didn't put in the notes because I was saving it, but since we threw every fucking thing else in. X2 Toys is doing a Combiner Wars Devastator upgrade kit.
Yeah, I saw that. I was not surprised that that's coming out.
Yep, Justin called it.
Piece, the clip over the toe. You know the toe. I don't even need to explain.
The underdeveloped toe.
You get it, just scrap. You're like, fuck.
There's like some other stuff. I don't know. I kind of glanced at it. Like I said, I was going to save it for next week. But
yeah, I saw that too.
Google.
You know, the thing is, you can make $1 billion off the upgrades for that thing.
Yeah. and the funny thing is that in the end, it's going to cost just as much as this Gravity Builder, you know, or Hercules or Giant. Take your pick, which one you like, and it's just going to cost just as much, if not more.
Yeah.
Can't wait to get them.
But you know, I've always said that this is third party's place. You know, they should be solely focusing on this type of thing.
They should fix train wrecks.
I mean, I never thought I'd say this, but I think it's really unique that Hasbro went and engineered their Combiner Devastator to actually have a slight case of foot binding when it comes to fucking Mixmaster. You don't know what that is? Google it. You see what I mean?
Yeah, they have, you know, the modern times, man. That shit is inhumane.
You were going to look beautiful.
You know what's
that's
funny
that
is
Asian influence coming through.
They were like,
as always, that's shattercastonline@gmail.com. Attention, right for mercy for all your hate mail needs.
And plus, the one thing I want to mention is who gives a fuck about a foot when you can make
Who let him in the factory? Quickly, check his pockets. He's steering things.
I would prefer if his neck was super long.
Keep mouth shut from racist comment. Moving on.
Look,
Hasbro product development.
Here's the one thing I want to say. It's funny how like with Titan Class Devastator, I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll get him if I have $170 and I got nothing going on. Maybe I'll get him. This Generation Toy Devastator drops, and I'm like, all of a sudden I got $600 out of nowhere. It's funny, man. So go ahead.
I was gonna triple R you before you had the chance. The neck stretching thing's actually an Asian country as well, not African. But
no, dude, they do that in Africa also.
Did they as well? I watched the video.
They put the rings. I saw it in National Geographic. I swear to God,
the plate around the mouth.
And then there's like they talk about it in Ancient Aliens too. How that's why the aliens created the pyramids, and that's why that tradition keeps getting passed down of like this allure of long necks and larger.
It was just an Asian country. See, you learn something every day listening to the show.
See, yeah, we're an education. Justin, can you add educational to our hashtags on Podbean?
I can, yeah, sure.
Sweet.
Watch us get taken down. Anyway, moving on to Hasbro news. Product development. Smiley face. Must be happy.
Now, this is a lengthy article.
Yeah, and we know that Transformer fans don't read. Hopefully someone else did.
The key points are the benefits of this redevelopment is that it's going to ensure on-schedule product launches and first mover market share advantages, whatever that second part means. To me, I'm guessing. I don't know, Robert. Do you know what that jargon means?
Means bumblebees all the time.
I didn't read this. Where are we pointing at?
What first mover market share advantages means?
Nope.
When I read it, the impression I get is that it's good for shareholders.
What paragraph is this?
It's it's about 3/4 of the way down. It's in the bullets.
Okay, hold on.
When I read this, the impression that I got, because it's called reduced cycle time, and it says ensures on schedule product launches, which means shit's getting out early, if not on time. And then first mover market share advantages, which to me means more money being made. So it seems like to me, it's not a good thing.
Here we go. Wave 1.
No. It's
Bumblebee and Optimus. Wave 2.
No.
Bumblebee and Optimus.
It just sounds like they bought a factory and a distributor or something. It's just like they're unifying the chain of distribution.
Oh, okay. All right. See,
and wave 3, Optimus and Bumblebee.
They're like, we can make this shit ourselves and ship the shit ourselves, and now they're only there to blame for QC issues.
Okay. All right. Nice to have you on board. That's why I need you. Improved quality, boosts brand value, increases customer loyalty, and enables premium pricing. That would be nice.
That's fucking hilarious.
So I'm expected to believe that the toy is not going to be completely hollow and cost me $180.
You are expected.
Maybe they realize, okay, guys, we've kind of like exhausted the whole let's suck out as much plastic as possible. How can we increase profit now? Well, we took away as many joints.
People buy it.
we took away as many joints as possible. Okay, well, we need to increase profit more. What can we do? Well, why are we? Let's basically make sure that we're the factory, we're the distributor. We can lower costs that way and increase profit that way.
And then the next bit: increased efficiency and process optimization drives team productivity and enhances breadth of portfolio.
Yay!
Okay, so that's at least pretty self-explanatory. They're going to make more shit. Improved regulatory compliance for market segments such as consumer products. So this ensures adherence to mandates such as REACH, which is an acronym, and the Consumer Product Safety Act. So they're going to be safer.
No mercury in the toys anymore.
No, the plastic will actually be able to bend on top of itself now.
Probably.
Without
it's
creating
just, It's just gonna be like a piece of paper, like rubber paper, basically. You just like fold it around and like, there you go, it's transformed.
Everything they're saying sounds just like what are the benefits to having our own factory? That's all, our own plant. You know? Well, there won't be any more Band-Aids in the Transformers. I don't know. I didn't realize that people were finding fucking fried rats in the Transformers, but apparently that's an issue.
Now, is this Transform? This is all of Hasbro, right? So like,
should be.
Right, yes. So like when they're like diversifying their stuff, it's like Star Wars, Marvel.
Yeah.
we'll still only see Bumblebees and Optimuses here. So.
Reduce direct material cost, improves margins and profit contribution.
Right. So more hollow.
Yeah.
That's not good.
No. Faster time to value. Enables faster implementation with industry's best practices.
Oh, so now that's more.
Maybe.
That's more shampoo bottle characters that they can put out really quick with very little time to engineer. Got it. Okay, keep going.
Possibly. So I mean, that's about it. Then there's some information about Hasbro, information about PTC, which is a global provider of technology platforms and enterprises. It basically has to do with the partnership. Partnership. That's a Freudian slip, gents. The partnership of I personally I would imagine just talking out my ass that we'd probably see Disney consume Hasbro within the next 10 years.
I kind of would love that.
I would love that too.
Good.
Yeah.
Yep, because one thing Disney does not do is put out shit product.
Gosh, that's right.
But all that shit, like all their marketing, all their production and stuff, their stuffed animals, whatever the fuck they do, their cars, toys. My kids have a shit ton of them. They're all fucking die cast. They're all fucking hardcore. You can slam against a wall without a fucking problem.
Yeah, you know who else don't put out shit product?
Oh boy.
Hasbro. Fuck you. Thug life.
Thug life. And then you play the meme music.
We'll buy your childhood.
So yeah.
Pathetic. Who did that?
This is like it read like a memo to stockholders or something. I mean,
we won't fail you.
Well, I mean, what they're doing is they're clearly they want people to invest in the company. I mean, it's all this is a money grab. That's all. Like this is like something you see sent to shareholders. Giving them an update.
I already invest in the company, Robert.
I was gonna say, Matt, did you get a copy of this?
I got my 6,000 shares. So moving on to other news, they got a new VP for licensing and a new head of storytelling.
Yeah. They're okay, so it says this is news coming from the Licensing Expo, which is a big-time convention. No bed bugs at their hotel, though. Hasbro has appointed Michelle McConey as Vice President of Licensing for North America and its global licensing and publishing team. Its new role, McConey will oversee the company's North American licensing business, blah, 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 blah. The quote is, having worked closely with Megan during the past 4 years, I've seen firsthand what an adept storyteller she is. Clearly one of the best in our business. Words cannot express how thrilled we are that she's joining the team. To be able to benefit from her ability to create expansive worlds, characters across portfolio brands, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah.
She's the wife of Michael McConaughey that did the voice of Trax.
But apparently, she's had a lot of success with My Little Pony, I believe. Or one of them.
Who hasn't had success with My Little Pony?
My Little Pony.
Raul never had success with My Little Pony. He's busy working at the car wash, cleaning me down. Okay.
But I mean, who gives this shit?
I do, Robert.
We hired a new VP. What the fuck? Who cares? I mean, why are they broadcasting this?
That's a good. Well, I mean, I don't know how much they're broadcasting it as much as Transformer fans are broadcasting it. They're probably just putting the news out there to their general news sources, and then TFW is like boom, front page.
This is also the type of thing that strikes me as this goes out to quote unquote stockholders and stuff to be like, hey, don't worry, even though we shifted VPs and stuff, like we're still good,
Right.
We got you.
But
And when did you say this? I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
What did you say this was from? What convention?
Oh, the licensing. Wait, let me see.
2015 Licensing Expo.
Licensing Expo 2015.
You know what this says?
Funny shit.
What?
Next year, TFCon. There's gonna be TFCon in the basement. There's gonna be a fucking Twilight convention upstairs. There's gonna be a pony convention fucking off to the side, and then in that little area where the doctors were, it's gonna be the fucking Hasbro fucking brand shit. And it's just gonna be one big ass ballroom with a long ass fucking board meeting table.
Yeah,
and sounds like a neckbeard paradise.
Tent their fingers,
and they hand out their business cards to all the third party execs.
And they squander all their licensing. Because that's totally something they could do is license it out to various companies that produce superior quality adult collectors.
That would be nice.
Do you think they bought Keith's factory?
They bought the nail clippers out of Keith's factory, aka the sprue clippers.
Okay, that was good stuff.
Yeah.
Weapons and maybe more for Takara Titan Devi. Yes, disappointing.
Oh, we got the video games.
That's all right. That's all right. We'll come back.
Is it the video game?
Okay.
Oh yeah, we can do video games. Yeah, it is. They're releasing
the video game. Yeah.
They're releasing the new video game. It's G1 inspired.
Looks pretty cool.
It does.
I like it.
I've seen
I like it.
I've seen the trailer. Gameplay looks pretty much a lot like Atari's first endeavor into DBZ with cell shading, but it does look like a straight up, chunk out of the cartoon.
Yeah.
So
it reminds me of the Ultimate Spider-Man game that was made by Activision. And,
yes. Good call.
It's pretty good.
It's listed as a brawler. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
So.
Well, it's.
Go for it, Greg. What are you gonna say?
Well, I was just gonna say, yeah, it's like. The Spider-Man game was kind of a brawler too. The Batman games are kind of brawlers when you think about it. It's just a lot of emphasis on obviously hand-to-hand combat and combos. Blah, 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 blah.
Dude, when Devastator came over the building, that was pretty sweet.
I like the fact that you could implement an alt mode into your combo. So
yeah, that was pretty kind of cool.
That was pretty awesome. Seeing Bumblebee just straight up, gold bug him.
The only thing I really hope for is that, the alt mode in the combo isn't the majority of the extent of the use of the alt mode. I want to be able to free roam some kind of city and do whatever I want or something.
Yes.
I don't know. The grand scheme of things, it's silly because there's 1,000,001 Decepticons, but that's what I want. I want a use for the alt mode.
Yeah. So. What did you have, Lenny?
I want some Decepticon playable characters. They've only confirmed Optimus Prime, Bumblebee, Wheeljack. What's he going to do? Science his way out of the fight?
What'll end up happening is...
Grimlock will be cool, but...
Yeah.
The cons are going to be DLC.
Yeah.
You watch.
And don't worry, there's going to be online multiplayer too, so death matches.
Is it Megatron, Devastator, and their army of runabout runamucks that we're fighting here?
I guess for the time being, soldier fodder.
Oh no, there's Seekers.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
There's Seekers too. The one thing I want out of this game, I want out of any open world game, and I want to have a really tall building. I want to be able to get to the top of it, and I want to be able to jump off of it over and over and over in one night.
Yeah,
watch all the funny ways I can fall, like Grand Theft Auto and
Takara Masterpiece wants to do Runabout, but they're like, one repaint isn't enough. And then Activision was like, we got you, homie.
You could download a DLC for Nemesis Prime, Bug Bite, Morty Meets the Eye Megatron, Morty Meets the Eye Hot Rod, Original Masterpiece Hot Rod, Orange Devastator.
God, all y'all do is hate on fucking Hasbro.
That's not true. Matt, I'm excited about this game.
I'll quit the show. I'm done.
I'm super excited about the game. I'm just commenting on the state of the video game industry.
Don't care.
So.
Matt. Sorry. Matt, what are your feelings? Matt, what are your feelings about the video game?
I love it. I hope everybody got Xbox Ones because if we can play all together, that'd be awesome.
You should have got a PlayStation 4. That's all.
I should have too, man. A lot of people do have PlayStation 4.
His gamer tag is Starscream Fan Lover 78.
It's actually Starscream 32.
Xbox One's going to be backward compatible.
Yeah, you know what? Don't care.
I do.
My screen name's actually Starscream 32, so just look me up.
Yeah.
You know who Lenny's Decepticons are going to be? His DLC Decepticons. I just thought about it. It's going to be Nemesis Prime. It's going to be
Exhaust.
It's going to be Slicer.
Exhaust.
Bug Bite.
Or Exhaust. You'll get Bug Bite. You'll get Wasp. You'll get Beast Mode Metron. His Cybertronian version. And
they'll call it the BotCon pack.
Sideswipe.
Oh yeah, you'll totally get.
G2.
Oh, who would Sideswipe be? They'll just call him Motormaster. They'll be like, fuck it.
Black and purple Deco.
He's close. Close enough. Let's go.
Oh. Yeah. You'll get a black and purple Rodimus, and they'll call him Menasor. Yeah, and they'll call it the BotCon DLC pack, the most expensive DLC pack ever.
That's $150.
you got to be able to play as the Deceps. I mean, freaking Megatron. Was Rumble in it? I mean, that would be so amazing if you could play as fucking Rumble.
If you could play as Soundwave and Rumble was like a special move.
Oh,
I'd be okay with that.
That was kind of boring, and that was kind of boring in the what was it, Dark Spark, where you were the Soundwave.
I don't know about Dark Spark, but I loved it in FOC.
Was it FOC? No, I think it was Dark Spark, where you have Laserbeak.
Yeah.
No, I think it's Fall Cybertron.
And you have to crawl through those fucking vents. That was the extent of the Rumble play.
Yeah, well, they could have done more with it, but it's still a cool idea.
Oh yeah.
They focused too much on the groundbreaking experience of playing as Bruticus.
I like that too, though, man. I'm not going to say too much.
I did, and then I bought the figures, and then I just hated the game afterwards. Yeah. It's like, what is this shit?
I'll be honest, the FOC game was really good. Like I really enjoyed the way they did the ending and stuff with like the switching of sides and all that stuff. Like I thought that was awesome.
Dude,
FOC... thanks for the spoiler.
Well, that doesn't tell you how it ends. Come on. And if you haven't played it now, like, come on.
The FOC game brought me back into Transformers. Like, it was just so good. It was nostalgic, but it was updated. It was true to like the feel of how you imagine Transformers. Like, that was a fucking awesome game.
Yeah.
All right. More Takara updates.
We got weapons and maybe more for Takara Titan Devi.
Yeah.
And I think this guy's comment sums it up for me completely. Oh God, it's perfect. If I could get this to load Wi-Fi any day, thank you. Shit, make brother look bad. It's oh fuck it. His name's Wallfly. Shout out to you. He quoted another guy who said, "Wish I could get excited over this," and he replied with, "If they add the right paint, some of us might. Although I hope I'm not one of them." This sums up my thoughts on this set completely. This depressing set.
You know what the thing is? It's probably going to be the same exact price as the US Devastator, and at least you get a little bit more plastic.
Yeah, so. it's still Devastator in a zoot suit, dude. All shoulder pads with puny arms. So
yeah. To their credit, they're nice gun sculpts.
Yeah, they look great.
Not 100%.
My gravity bong set.
Not a lick of paint. You're right. God damn it. Matt. I want to make Matt. What about you, buddy?
Hail Takara.
Yeah, I'm all in with this one.
Are you gonna get the Takara one?
Hell yeah, I'm getting everything, man. I'm getting all three versions. SDCC, I'm getting the Takara, I'm getting Hasbro. That's how I fucking roll.
Thug Life.
And I'm bringing them to TFCon so y'all can play with them. All right.
We're going to play a game called Which Trash Cannon, Whose Room Is It In?
Oh,
we'll play the game.
That's my money, Justin. That's my money, Justin.
We'll play my favorite game. Are you eating 3-day-old Thai food or Japanese Transformers? Nom 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 nom.
Nah, I'll probably just get the Hasbro one. I'm not all about all that stuff. So that shit's expensive, man. It's $200, man. God damn.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's not a couple handguns that should have came with the fucking regular set is just not enough to sway me on this.
There's not enough to sway anybody with that side of shit.
I did see the review for it, and I kind of cringed too. I was like, oh God, Hasbro, why did you do this to me?
I mean, how am I gonna afford a $600 Devastator buying this one? You know?
I know. It's like, God. Anyway, Black Arachnia looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I like them. I like all three of them.
Yeah, Matt, I like all three also.
I do too.
I like the retooling of the animated. It looks like Black Arachnia from Beast Wars.
Yep.
They're still doing movie Megatrons.
For all the Hasbro fanboys that say all we do is trash Hasbro and Takara and blah blah blah, like, listen up. This is your moment.
I was also really sad that I couldn't get the picture of Black Arachnia to show up, because as soon as I saw it, I'm like, oh, that's animated Black Arachnia. I'm like, damn it, now someone's going to post that on the show.
Yeah.
And what happened? Like, first post.
Slipstream and Nightbird looks really good. I like the Nightbird. I don't know about all the weapons, but, they look pretty good. And that Megatron I was talking about, the color, God, that... It's a good color. I like that. I like the purple and everything. But God, that GIMP arm, man, it's just
the movie one.
That shit. Yeah,
that movie Megatron. It looks the shit though. Like if you like that look,
yeah.
It's
a good. I like the color. The purple and the silver really match really well together.
That's got to be licensed out. It's got to be.
Arm is fucking terrible.
Yeah, I don't know why they went that route with that fucking figure anyway, or that design. Like, let's give him a massive fucking tank arm and then a T-Rex arm for the other side.
It's got to be licensed out. It looks too good.
Think so?
I think it almost looks like. You think this is a full figure? This Megatron?
Yeah, I think it is.
Maybe. I mean, it looks good.
It's got good licks of paint, man.
It looks really good, but I'm
good licks of paint.
It does. It's got paint on there. I wouldn't be surprised if this was some sort of like Action Master type of thing.
No, it's the Revenge of the Fallen Leader Class redeco.
Yeah, it is. That's
really
thing. Well, it's good.
Look at the Defensor.
Yeah.
Just real quick, I was going to say the reason that he's got the little arm is because that was the way he was going to look in the movie, because they had to build him with like the spare parts at the bottom of the ocean, and he was going to have a strong hand.
I totally forgot they made a film.
And the toys are designed so far ahead that changed their minds. It was too late to.
Y'all remember the guy that on the Munsters? You know, like you ring. That's what Defensor looks like.
Lurch.
They Lurch.
Oh, the Addams Family.
Look at it. He looks like Lurch, man. Like God, he just looks so. He's like, why am I here? God, I just look so bad. I am so ugly. Oh my God.
Hey, that groove looks pretty good though. Those arms sticking out. I guess you get what you paid for.
The arms. It looks like he's doing a dance move with them arms like right down.
He's doing the robot. He's doing the fucking robot. Like,
hey,
no, not defense.
Serve Decepticon seekers, man. That kind of groove.
I'm talking about the groove. The groove. The way his arms are so tight down by his side is in little fists, like.
It's like he just stepped on the cardboard mat and he's waiting for the beat to drop. You know, he's like, okay, don't fuck this up. 3, 2, 1.
He's like just holding in there like like his military pose. He's just like, yeah. Pay attention. Don't pass out.
Yeah.
Don't pass out.
I gotta save the orphanage with this contest money.
Break into Electric Boogaloo.
Oh my
God! Luckily,
God.
everyone who's wants a G1 Defensor, there you go. Don't have to buy that Macatoys one. It's right there.
It's
hey, man. I got my Defensor, and it is disappointing, as you would think.
Which the TFC one?
I have the TFC one, but I also have the Combiner Wars one.
Oh, never mind.
I got the good one there, and then I got the one that I don't mind fucking around with to see just how bad it could be.
Yeah, the TFC one is really well done.
I love Slipstream's colors. I love them. That's
they did a good job.
That's very nice. I like that turquoise and the purple. That's really nice.
Since this has come out, I think my TFCC one is, going to be sale bait as soon as I unpack it again.
Yeah, I mean it's Takara. I mean, what do you expect? They will do that.
They got what? Go ahead, Justin.
Oh, I was gonna say that the one thing that gets me is like that damn RID Jazz. Like, it's still not good, but it's so much better in their version. Like, why is the one that the US got just like a white brick with one little stripe of paint, and this thing looks immensely better in its alt mode? Like it looks like a freaking car. So.
Sure, the paint sure does look better, but it's still a piece of shit in Japan.
Oh yeah, of course.
Stop laughing at the lurch. Oh God.
You Ryan.
No, he did. No, Greg. No, he did the impression. That's what made it so good.
Right.
Oh God.
He just looks like he's like, God, I hate myself. What the fuck? But
he looks. It does. Like, I mean, I'm sure you can do something with the arms to make, because you can't do anything with the legs because then the feet won't sit on the ground. But I'm sure there's something you can do with the arms. But he just looks like he does look like he's in pain. Like it hurts to be together.
Oh, yeah,
you need to see. I gotta take a photo of him when I get home. When you have them combined and you position that head just right, it has like that really like Look on his face.
I guess this will do. I guess.
It's like I guess I like living, but I kind of want to die.
He kind of wants to die.
Spot hates the other 4 members and doesn't really want to be touching them.
It's more like even Defensor's disappointed with the way he came out. He's like, I don't.
He looks like he's really. He looks like he's just about to shit his pants, and he's like at that last desperate clench.
Yeah, I can see that too. It's like I think that maybe Hasbro like absorbed Impossible Toys.
What's up with this
maybe
big
that happened in the boardroom. Maybe they were like, we need to compete with these 3 Ps. All right, what do you got? And the guy's like, this is Impossible Toys.
They're like, that's amazing. You have to copy their style right now for that Defensor.
Yeah. God.
I don't call him Defensor. I've been calling him Captain Complacent because he's just like, okay.
I guess this will do.
This is it, huh? I'm here.
This is what you get, motherfucker.
Yeah.
God,
so what's up with this big Optimus Prime? Is this like a leader class figure for the yard?
It's like a leader class thing. I was looking into it. I don't think the US is actually getting this. I think this is only Japan.
It's a car mall exclusive or whatever. Tokyo Mall exclusive.
Yeah. Oh my god.
They even get the good garbage.
That shit was funny. Oh, okay. Next,
before we go, did we discuss Road Rage?
No. Go ahead.
I mean, she's just looking fantastic. Like I was just like, oh,
it does look good.
I feel like I need this one now.
See, I still can't find Tiger Tracks. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, well, I mean, I agree, but I don't know. The Road Rage thing does something for me, I guess. And like the fact that we see now, like the flying car mode, and then the car, like it definitely looks way better now. And with the what they've shown off there, because they do have tracks there with Raul and Blaster.
Yeah.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah,
that's awesome. I'm in on Road Rage too.
I will say Raul's pretty small compared to the car he's standing next to. He's like a midget standing next to the Corvette, but whatever.
Oh, Raul, you never look so adorable.
Come here,
just look at you. I see myself tracks. Here is spirit. We have come. We will wash you slowly, progressively, sensually.
Do you think he's going to come with a stand?
Who? Oh, Tracks or Road Rage?
Tracks, yeah.
I feel like he is.
That'd be pretty cool if they did, yeah. I'm sure. I don't know why they wouldn't. If you're going to do a flying mode, then why wouldn't they do it?
What's the price on it? It'd be an extra $10 if they're going to throw in a stand.
Well, the original Tracks comes with a stand, so the same price, it's just a repaint.
Because it looks like this prototype stand over there.
Great
stand. It's up his ass.
You're a prototype stand.
Oh,
can I throw something in just real quick?
Burn.
Yeah. Greg, go ahead.
So not only is I just got an email because my phone wouldn't stop ringing, so I went to check it. And not only is TF Source advertising now that BotCon started their BotCon exclusive, they're also advertising it is in their Fuck BotCon. Well, they didn't say Fuck BotCon, but third-party private sale with their room number, and It is a Hegemon and Orion 2-pack for around $200, full-on comic painted. So now you can get your Orion not for $275 fucking dollars, and
I see it. Nice.
The normal colors. Yeah, they look fucking good. They look really good. So I just want to interrupt. There'll be links
with the comic on the front.
I don't know. I just checked the email.
Okay.
I mean, I'm still trying to do the show. I didn't want to get too
distracted. It doesn't show it on the email. I mean, it doesn't show the box on the email.
I'm trying to find it on. It was TF Source just put it on Facebook, and I'm trying to find it.
That's pretty badass for him. Good on you, TF Source.
Is it going to be available for everybody?
I mean, they're fucking.
Yeah, you can get it on their website right now, Matt.
Oh shit! Fuck yeah! I don't have an Orion.
Yeah, they're exclusive brands with fucking everywhere.
So that brings us to our discussion. which we've been promising for a while, to discuss Combiner Wars and all of its pros and cons, so to speak.
Speaking of which, just to head this off, your review of Nose Cone, when you fucking pulled out that Combiner Wars foot, my heart skipped a beat. I was like, no!
No!
Yeah, it was funny. I wasn't gonna do it. I was doing it, and then I saw it sitting off to the left, and I was like, "Fuck, I'm doing this." Good. So yeah, Combiner Wars. So let's talk about it. Like, so people are very defensive over Combiner Wars. Like and I think that they're defensive because aesthetically there are some good choices, and and people that maybe don't want to buy third party or can't afford third party or whatever the case may be, and that's not a judgment thing. Are like looking for a champion and are kind of pulling this way, but like these toys are not good toys. Like I feel like I'm talking for myself. Like there are some ones that I like. I'm talking about the deluxes and the Voyagers, the actual combiners, and we can talk about the other ones. But like they're kind of trashy. Like there's some that work better than others, and I'm not comparing them to third party. I'm just talking about them independently of themselves. There's some that work better than others. I've liked the dead end mold, and luckily I've gotten 3 representations of that already. And I like Silverbolt's okay, but like they're hollow. The plastic feels cheap. The paint is scarce. But
yeah, but that leg transformation is so innovative. You love it.
Yeah, people like
especially the 20th time.
Exactly. Like okay, for a Hasbro product, it was pretty cool, I guess, initially. But now every fucking one of them is utilizing it.
Yeah.
I don't.
No, I agree with you on that, and like I don't know, like I enjoy them. I think the Combiner Wars actually shine better in individual modes than they do combined, which is pretty ironic considering, what they're intended to be. But
exactly.
Combining is not the strong point of these characters. Like, I line up the Protectobots, all of them, even the ones that don't exist previously, and I'm happy with them. I think they turned out mostly okay, But then, like, you get to, the combined mode, I'm like, it's just not what I want. Like, where's that torso? Come on.
Yeah. There's Wave 1. The Wave 1 figures were especially sorry because it was like they were sitting there talking about it, and someone's like, so what are we supposed to make the limbs? And someone's like, with combiner ports for the legs and the arms. And what they heard was combiner ports with legs and arms. Because that's essentially what the figures are.
That's what they all are, yeah, you're right.
They're combiner ports with legs and arms.
Yeah.
But at least the second wave, they made an effort to try to cover it.
Yeah. I don't know, like, I think the reason people are so defensive of it is because it's, like, sort of what they want, like...
It's like, it's...
Okay, look.
Go ahead, Oscar. Go ahead.
Well, I own the Superion, I own the Defensor, I own the Menasor. And I actually personally like the Superion set. I think that's the set that works the best.
I agree.
The others are, hey, Optimus Prime should never have combined with anything. I don't give a shit what you had planned for in the comic books, but, the Menasor set was just disappointing as fuck. I mean, this is the people that would sit there, and this is the answer for the people that sat there and said, oh, I want that fans project, but man, fuck, $70 a pop for a limb, and then $150 for fucking, or $140, whatever, for Motormaster. Fuck that. Well, look, here's your alternative, and okay, you can buy them if you want. They're cheaper, obviously, and if something fucks up on them, you won't feel as bad as you did if you somehow manhandled the shit out of a third-party figure. So,
right.
And that's the way my view is. Like, I don't own the TFC Uranus, but I like my Superion. It's great. Do I like my Defensor? No. I don't like Mr. Complacent. I think he's disappointing to look at. Individual bots, they're great, And the thing is, they sacrifice what they would normally put into a deluxe class or a Voyager class figure for the sake of making a combiner port with arms and legs. Just like Greg stated. I mean, these things you can tell some of them cut corners seriously on them. They weren't even trying, like, okay, well, it's just a shell on top of a robot body, and that's it. You know, that's essentially what all their alt modes are. You know.
Go ahead.
I'm done. No, I'm done.
Go ahead.
Well, I was just going to leave Oscar with something. Sorry, I'm not. Yeah, I wasn't trying to cut you off, but I wanted to get this in. I'm going to leave you with something else that's going to stick with you. Do you know what I've started calling those people that fucking do nothing but make excuses for the Combiner Wars figures and act like they have absolutely no fault? I call them the Apologeticons. It's a new faction that Hasbro's created for Combiner Wars.
It's a robotic sad face.
Are they gladiators?
Well, here's another thing. Like the, I keep seeing like Minosaur and like people like doing like all these little hat tricks with him. You know, like here he is holding his sword upside down, and I gotta say, it makes it a lot better. It's like, no, it doesn't.
Yeah, like how does that exactly make?
Is that here he is combined with his legs extended as if he was in robot mode. Now he looks better. No, he just looks like a guy with a short torso with really long fucking legs.
Here, guys, here he is uncombined, and I gotta say, the pieces laying next to each other really, really works a lot better. I highly suggest kind of a fan mode, I call it.
Here he is with the second Motor Master's legs attached to the bottom.
But like, here he is with two Motor Masters in truck mode as his legs, and I gotta say, it's working.
What's all this shit with Thundercracker being the chest plate on everything and the Xtrabot being a fucking backpack? You notice that?
Yeah,
the one where they're like, what do you do with off road after you get neck breaker? Oh, he's a backpack. Oh yeah, good execution. You know, like I love how they photoshopped the strings they used to hold up Minosaur and all those poses. You know, the very generic individual, like very thoughtful pose of like one knee on the ground, the fist is pounding it. Right, it's never been done before.
Yeah.
Iron Man figure.
That's not the only thing getting fucking pounded.
It's just like
sex.
The plastic feels so light and so. It just feels like junk. Like. I mean, I guess for the price points, it's okay given the engineering, but it doesn't feel good. Like, you know, and I'm not comparing it to third party. I got to keep reiterating that. But like, you know, if you look at like $20 figures, like their Star Wars figures and their fucking Legends figures, like they don't feel as shitty as this. Like, and I don't understand it. And I think people are just like Hasbro's kind of become on the internet anyway, not in real fucking life, but on the internet they've become like the underdog. And people just want to see the underdog win. And I think we'd all be okay if, you know, Takara and Hasbro like got with like a masterpiece level toy and started releasing things regularly and like, but this ain't that.
Yeah.
Mac?
It is when they put masterpiece on the Superion gift set box.
Yeah, it's like in Superion. I agree with Oscar. It does work the best.
Yeah, but that's not saying much when they have like 3 other waves out.
Exactly.
You know, like, hey, this guy's good, but, you know, that should be okay because the others are going to be shit. So they should make up for it, and that's unacceptable.
Even this Magnus, Greg and I were talking about this Ultra Magnus, this Leader Class Ultra Magnus, and we both had the exact same experience. When you get him, like, all right, let me paint the picture for you. Have you ever walked into like a 7-Eleven or a convenience store, and you go to open the door like you would open any other regular door, and it ends up being one of those super heavy doors for some reason? You got to like put your ass into it in order to get the door open. You look like a pussy in front of the whole world looking at you, and you want to explain to everybody, hey, wait, I didn't know this was one of those super heavy doors. This is the Magnus is the exact opposite scenario.
Yeah,
it's like when you guys.
You expect it to be bulky. You expect it to be heavy. You put your elbow into a position, your hand to a position to get him out of that box and really pick him up, and you almost fling him halfway across the fucking room.
Yeah, well, when I pulled him out of the box yesterday, it was like my can was almost empty, but I could have sworn it was almost full, so I gave it that extra little heft, and ended up getting soda all over my shirt.
Right.
That's kind of how Magnus was.
Yeah, it's just
perfectly good waste of Mountain Dew, man.
Hell yeah.
Rest in peace.
Well, let me ask you a question. Like I haven't collected any of these, but for any of you who have, how did you obtain your figures? Was it retail or online?
I got mine on retail, and some of them from different online stores. Like I got when I had Minosaur, I bought them all off of Amazon, so I got them for not bad prices, really. I got my aerial bots off retail and Amazon. My Defensor I got from a Walmart. I got lucky, and they had hotspot, and they had all limbs minus blades out there. So,
but, and here's the thing, though. I just look. I respect people who want to collect it, but I also feel bad for those that really just focus on those, and they're shooting for retail, and they can't even find the figures they want.
Yeah.
It's not like Hasbro is just putting them out there, and whoever wants to collect it can. They seem almost pained trying to search across the country on the groups. Anybody see this? Let me know.
Well, sometimes it's like if you actively take part in a hunt for something you're kind of curious about, it's kind of fun. It's entertaining. Like, if I'm in town running some errands, I don't mind stopping at 1 or 2 Walmarts to see what they got in there just for the sake of it. It's not, especially if it's on the way. If there are people like I know that have gone out of their way, like 30, 45-minute drives to another town to go see what their Toys R Us has, and they got nothing, then, those are the people I feel bad for. But I try not to go overextend that hunt.
Yeah, I refuse. I refuse to pay over retail for Hasbro products. Yep. So I will either buy them at retail or buy them from sites like Oscar said, like Amazon, where you can even get them for cheaper than retail, or Hasbro Toy Shop if I have a coupon or something like that. Like I'll go that way, but I refuse.
Cybertron Cafe.
Cybertron Cafe, another great outlet. I refuse to pay over retail. There's a like Matt and I collect Legends. And we're always giving each other like links and tips of where shit is. And like, Matt and I have had the discussion. I'll be like, yeah, they got them all up for pre-order there, but it ends up being $20 over retail, and I'm not doing it. And I like what they're doing with the Legends overall, but they're I can't justify the price. I can barely justify the $15 price point, barely. But they're just.
Well, yeah.
Go ahead.
I used to go on the Transformer hunts. I used to do that, and I stopped because I just ended up being pissed off. I felt like I was just wasting my time. And ironically,
I'm with you there, Robert.
That's part of what directed me towards third party.
That's interesting.
Yep.
Yeah, but for toy hunts, most of, like Oscar said, if you're just out and about, you're going to go out there anyways. Why is it so, bad about it? If you're just setting to go out to do that, yeah, I can understand it's a little upsetting. But if you're out and about, what's it bad to stop in a couple stores?
That's a good point.
Well, you know what, Matt? I really want to hear your take on this because you have a collection room that is pretty much a Hasbro shrine. Like you have so many toys that Hasbro has produced from the Transformers franchise and so many different segments of that franchise, whether it be Cybertron, Energon, animated, whatever. So you have had your hands on Transformer toys throughout the years consistently. And my question to you is talk in detail how these things stack up for you.
Literally, they're not going to be the worst line I've ever had. A lot of like titanium and that shit right there. They're goofy. The only thing I think is they want to go for the adult collector, but they're not quite hitting adult. It seems like they're still going for the kid collector.
Well, that's where I gotta really
nailed it.
No, here's the thing, man. Like, I really find that hard to believe. I referenced an old episode where I went off on you about this because how can you tell me they're aiming for the adult collector where the promotional images show young children holding these quote unquote adult aimed toys?
They're not going to show a grown ass man holding up a toy.
Well, no, I don't expect them to, but you're trying to sit there and say they're aiming for the adult collector when their general images disseminated to their markets are just children playing with these toys.
Well, because
they're G1. They're G1 characters.
Exactly.
These kids don't know who the fuck Minosaur or all this shit is. They don't know that. We do. But they're cutting corners way, way too. They're just so. Minosaur, all of them, the Aerobots, all of them are just so simple, which is fine. But I understand, and I get a lot of, I hear a lot of flack about, I can't afford the third party. That's fine. I understand that. But you also have to be critical of what you're buying too. It's like, yeah, they may be affordable.
Preach, Matt, you're on fire tonight. Don't stop.
They may be affordable, but you still got to say, look, God, this is not what I want. Even the G1s are better than these Combiner Wars. I consider my Minosaur, G1 Minosaur, more fun to play with than these things. They're just bigger plastic. They're just a bigger clump of plastic. That's all they are. And you know,
I consider my Creo Minosaur to be better than this.
I mean, it's just, you know, like I said, Hasbro tries, but I really don't think they listen to the fans. They don't listen to the fans. I'm not saying they don't really listen to them, but they don't.
I don't agree with you. I don't agree there. I think they do listen to the fans.
I think they do too.
You know why? They heard that you'll still buy their shit.
That's true. I mean, the only reason I buy it because it's fucking Transformers. Like I've told everybody, I like Transformers. I'm not, you know, as picky, you know, about what, you know, where they come from or whatever. You know, if I collect too many of one certain character, I'll just collect Transformers and I'll collect these. But I will say they're shit too. I mean, that's just plain and simple. I'm gonna buy the stuff because, like I said, I love Transformers. I love, you know, they're just, I don't know, they're just clumps of fucking clay. And, you know, Patrick Swayze not there to fucking help you, you know, put it together.
Oh, my darling.
But I do think
that's what I think of Combiners War. I mean,
I do think that you did pin the tail on the donkey, so to speak. Like, you know, like I hear what you're saying, Oscar. And I agree with you that I don't think that they're marketed towards adults. I agree with you. I think that they're definitely marketed towards children. But I think that they know that these character choices are what third-party companies are doing. They've infiltrated the comics for better or for worse to get to remind the audience about these characters. And that audience that reads the comics is an older group. So that's how they kind of tap into that older market. And because of that, older people are buying them, but thinking they're going to
be good.
Yes, but only the older people that are now maybe using more quote unquote collector grade toys.
No, who's approving this stuff? Like, who's approving Cyclonus and Galvatron to fucking combine with other limbs of fucking, you know, the Aerobots or whatever you want to do, and Prime doing it? I mean, I know it's in the comics now, but who is actually approving this and saying, and you take Minosaur and you take Fans Project Minosaur and they're putting it next to each other and say, we actually hit a home run and fucking compare to this other third party. Are you fucking kidding me? I mean, come on, Hasbro. Come on.
Yeah.
You know, it's and as far as like the comments of like the guys are like, hey, you know, if you put them like this, you know, they don't look half bad. I think they're trying to justify their investment, even though it's not a very big one. They just attempted to justify, make themselves feel better about what they bought, and that's
polishing a turd.
Yeah, I just used that exact phrase recently. I was talking to Andrew. Shout out to Andrew. I was talking to him, and like Andrew, like I think he still wants to very much believe in the Hasbro product.
I do too. I do too.
And he's always sending me like pictures like here's this upgrade, here's this fix, and here's this, and like I just sometimes I just text him back LOL because like it's just, you know, it's still so far out there.
I want Hasbro to do good. I really do. Like I said, I want to get them, and I'll still buy them. But when it's shit, it is shit.
Now, Lenny, you gave up. Did you ever collect like Hasbro mainline figures?
Yeah, I had a wall of chugs.
Okay, so
I had tons.
So talk about how you gave that up, and if this line has done anything to pull at your heartstrings to get you back.
Oh, fuck no to the last question. Okay, so why I gave up was pretty much, what line was it? It was the line with the Ryan packs in it. And
the IDW line, okay.
Another Bumblebee, and the deluxe has got a little bit smaller, and like I fucking love the Transformers Prime line. That, for me, was probably some of the best toys Hasbro have ever made. Or Transformers, anyway.
No, I think that was great stuff.
But yeah, I just got to the point where I was like, all right, I'm collecting every wave. A wave is costing me, you know, $80. I could just throw that at a third-party toy that I'm actually going to enjoy playing with and looking at and fucking putting on my shelf. Like a museum piece instead of some shitty fucking toy. Like,
I'm with you.
Yeah.
They just killed it for me. And, you know, power to the people that want to collect Hasbro. That's fine, but that shit ain't for me. It's just not my thing.
Yeah, but what I've been...
Prime was a good line.
Now, so this has done nothing.
It was a fantastic line.
This has done like none of the Combiner Wars, like just whether it be the IDW Magnus or anything has just pecked at your heart. Like, ooh, maybe I wouldn't.
No. You know what Combiner Wars has done to me in regards to the comics? It's made me not want to read the main Transformer comic.
Yeah, you're right.
And I was down for both of those titles, and now they've just turned it into
a shit show.
Fucking Hasbro product placement. That's all it is.
That's technically what the show was about too. So
I guess, but
I also don't like
compare the two comics, and More Than Meets the Eye is way better. Right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Everyone knows that, but
I don't like the way that Hasbro is not throwing in. I know they're trying to cut costs, with Alpha, and Alpha Bravo, hell Alpha Bravo. Just to to reuse the molds and everything and not throw one in. You, like I said, you want to go towards the adult collector, but then you fuck us over by not putting the correct fucking people in it.
Well, to me, it's not even the fucking you over. To me, it's the shady business practices. They knew they were gonna do that fucking slingshot. They knew they were gonna fucking do that Wild Rider, but they weren't gonna let you know until you bought that Alpha Bravo and you brought that fucking off road.
Then you got to buy the Takara one, which is another $20-$30 more expensive. But hey, you get Groove. But why don't you put Groove in with fucking Defensor like he's?
We'll see a Groove. We'll see
because they needed a Rook. That's why, dude. They needed a Rook.
I know.
That's all there is to it. Like I put it to you this way: we talked about someone who reviewed the Combiner Wars Devastator Titan class figure. I made a comment on the video, like, I made this big drama scene about how it depressed me and shit like that, because it did. I expected a lot more from that set, because I'm not gonna lie, when I first saw it, I'm like, yo, I'm gonna buy this. This will make the perfect living room piece,
Yeah.
Until I saw the actual video, and it's like, why would I spend $180 on this?
I know.
Like, this is depressing. Like, everything you could have done, and you did nothing. You got hollow ass arms. Bits of plastic that look like if you put too much pressure on them, you're going to see some serious stress marks on it. Like, you are bound to be disappointed by this. And then someone replies back, well, if you look at, they did what they could with this, okay?
Whoa.
I mean, in the end, you're paying, hold on. In the end, you're paying like $180. That's a fraction than that of a third-party combiner. And he's huge. My reply was, you know what? Clearly, these bots are meant to be combined all the time. When with my third-party products, I can enjoy these combiner limbs as individuals, because why would we all invest like $100 or $69 if you're going with the Maki Toys, Fan Toys, whatever? Why would we invest that money if we wouldn't be able to enjoy, Scrapper as Scrapper while we're waiting for Long Haul to come out? You know what I mean?
And like to kind of emphasize that point, like, I almost can't tell if I like Warbitron better combined or in individual pieces, or in alt modes even. I always feel like I need 3 Warbitrons.
Even though I'm not a fan, I'm not going to stand here and I come across as the biggest anti-Warbitron guy in this entire podcast. Clearly, I'm crazy about it. But fucking Fierce has the meanest fucking truck mode I've ever seen.
Yeah.
On anything ever released.
Plus they have articulation. There's no articulation in that Devastator at all.
Oh God! And everyone's happy with it. That drives me crazy. No. It's like that because he needs to be sturdier and fucking when he's a leg. No. Look at fucking Hercules. Look at
Hercules
Giant. Look at this Gravitron shit, which I'm actually like, oh my God, I need to buy this shit. Look at this stuff here. You can enjoy these guys as individuals. You can fucking sit there. Hell Thanos, indeed. Like, you could sit there and just buy Scrapper for the sake of enjoying Scrapper. Whereas you buy that Devastator set, you ain't going to enjoy none of them unless you're okay with fucking having to quote Greg, General Akbar elbows on Hook, for the love of God. I mean, come on. It's a trap.
It's a trap.
Why do you think, and not just you, Oscar, but everybody, why do you think fans seem to be so passionate about defending this line in particular? I shot with a 22 tailgate to pieces, and I didn't hear one word. I say something bad about Combiner Wars, and I get attacked.
Oh yeah. He's burning up the boards. I remember that.
So
I think
because you know why? Because these guys can't, and I understand. It's number one. These things are a money issue. Obviously, these are on the high end side. You know, your wallet's going to be hurting. But if you just blew $20 a pop on 4 limbs and another like 30 for a core piece for the Voyager class figure, you're telling me that's justified, and you're going to give us shit because we're willing to pony up $100 for a piece of a Hercules or of a TFC Perseus or whatever the fuck that came out. I'm sorry, I don't like that's the shit that irks me the most.
I don't understand why people's not getting pissed because they're $20 now.
Yeah.
I was pissed, and I think buy the motherfuckers.
I mean, God, that's $20 for. They used to buy a Voyager, almost close to a Voyager, and now you get these. Cut corner deluxes. I mean, look at Warbertron. You know, you might be spending $90-$80 for it, but you get a fucking great figure.
Yeah,
you spend $20 for it at the end. I mean, come on.
What were you going to say, Robert?
I don't remember. One thing I wanted to say.
My bad. Sorry.
Okay. No, it isn't. One thing I did want to address that you said before, Oscar, about they're marketed to kids, right? Mm-hmm. I think that there's a little psychology going on there because who wants to see a grown-up playing with a toy? The grown-up collects them because of the nostalgia of when they were kids. So when they see a kid playing with it, they're stepping into that kid's shoes. Maybe they don't even realize it.
Wow, look at you!
I think it makes them want to play with it more.
Don't worry, I'll dumb it down again for you. Take a picture of that grown man playing with a toy, put him in a diaper. There's a whole nother market that could.
Well, it is true. I mean, it's true what he says. It is true. When you not Transformer collectors, but you see just regular guys that were our age, a little around there, and they go by and they see that and they're like, oh, I remember that. And they don't know the difference between third party and fucking what a Hasbro, so they're going to buy it anyway because it's what they grew up.
If I walk past Combiner Wars Devastator in a Toys R Us and it has a fucking front window that has them all displayed in fucking vehicle mode, that's gonna tug at my nostalgic heartstrings. I'm gonna have to be strong. Lenny, I'm sure that I know that you're pretty active on the interwebs as well. What's your take on the defense, the passionate defense?
I think it's just people justifying their money. I don't know. I'm trying not to play into it so much anymore, so I don't look like an elitist. Which,
of course,
it's fucking seriously. Like everyone calls you an elitist if you don't want to collect Hasbro. Like you fucking have pained them somehow.
Which
collect
is kind
whatever
of
the
ironic.
fuck you want. Like,
which is kind of ironic because Hasbro is the big.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The fucking third parties are that's why I said that Hasbro is only the underdog on the internet. In real life, these third party companies are huge underdogs. Yep. And Hasbro is the big fucking monster.
Hasbro is the Walmart that moves in and shuts down all the mom and pop shops that are in the area,
I've just got to look. I look at the price. Okay, so it's $170 for the combined. I don't even like it in combined. The Devastator. I think it looks fucking terrible. You can buy a Fans Toys Dinobot for that money.
Mm-hmm.
Which probably weighs more. To be honest, more plastic. It's got die cast.
I guarantee it.
All these fans. It's an easy choice for me.
All the Hasbro fans. It's funny to me how, like you were saying, you could buy a Fans Project Dinobot. A Fans Project Dinobot comes out at $170, $180, and all of a sudden nobody's got the money. It's too pricey. It's whoa, 108. Are these people out of their minds? And then Devastator comes out as 170. Everybody's got the money all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Well, again, like I can't help but like that statement alone reminded me like why my dad bought me that Devastator set in the first place. There's 6 of them. That's a good deal. All right, 6 Voyager figures. All right, good deal compared to, there's this one guy here who looked like he'll hold together, but man, I just don't want that Stegosaurus.
And I'll tell you, I just pre-ordered all those fucking Generation toy things tonight.
Me too.
And
I was chatting. I was like,
this show is probably worse for our pockets. But
I know.
But I always do my pre-ordering during Shattercast. Anyway, but I'm going to tell you, if all of those Voyagers in the Constructicon set, if they were all up to the standard of a Hasbro Voyager, a typical Hasbro Voyager, I'd fucking buy it. But they're not. They're not up to that standard. It's like they're not even up to their own standards.
Yeah.
That's what kills me. Everybody seems to like not give a fuck about that. They're priced higher.
Yeah, and then they have everything is lacking. Like overall, the hollowness, the articulation, like everything is lacking, and it's more expensive than
Where the
6
fuck is
Voyagers.
that going? It's going in the fucking pockets.
And there's also no paint. You know,
you know they're gonna be. You know they're going to be showing at BotCon this weekend, and and everybody's just going to be fucking creaming everywhere. Yeah. At the little thing, it's like, oh my god, I can't wait.
And I'm happy they're happy. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's good. Hey, if you love that shit,
I don't think they're going to be happy because some of those individual figures, their shoulders are just on pin joints, and they're connected to extremely tight joints, so they're just going to snap. Especially since it's thin plastic. Yeah. I mean, I think that's in the cards. It's going to happen a lot.
I'll tell you, my blades broke. My Combiner Wars blades broke. The tabs on the piece that plug in over top of the head. I transformed it once, went to untransform it back. I couldn't get it out. Eventually, it came at the cost of the plastic around the tabs.
That's what she said.
All right. Does anybody?
Yeah, well, I've had the same concern, but now with blades with fucking Alpha Bravo, those tabs, when you separate them, just make that sound. It's like, ah, but
hell, Alpha Bravo.
You know what I found? What I found problems with my Combiner Wars is the shared leg transformation gimmick on them. Like the doors got like loose. Like they don't like hold properly anymore.
Yeah, because that reuse of that mold is going to degrade.
Yeah.
That's another thing with the Hasbro reusing that same shit with the legs. I mean, do third party do that? I mean, does a lot of them third party do that?
Sometimes. I mean,
sometimes, but nowhere near to that extent.
Yeah.
Stuff like the hand flipping into the forearm.
Well, that's expected most of the time.
Or legs, upper thighs sliding into calves and stuff like that.
But with most third party, there's the transformation, just like Blur from God, who made him? The blue.
X9?
Yeah, I mean that's an awesome transformation. I mean, you got and then Astro Train from DX9. I'm just messing around with him. That's a cool transformation. I mean,
the arms suck, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but and then Warbertron. It's a cool. All of them are cool transformation and keeps you interested. With that Constructicon or with Devastator, with that. Come on now, that takes about a minute? Not even that to transform one.
Yeah, and don't forget Toy World Sidebud. That transformation will keep you entertained for 45 minutes.
Entertained / suicidal.
Oh, fucking War Dog and shit. That was
the shout.
I like War Dog.
I do too.
Shout out to Asian Kid Matt. He has.
Yes, he's on
Instagram.
Instagram too. Fuck yeah.
He has a way, it's not in the instructions, and it's not in my review, it's not in anybody I've seen review, but he has a way to do Chigger's arm where it doesn't put any stress on that the forearm cover at all. Like you bend it at a certain angle, bend this at a certain angle, and it's free flipping. So
Chigga who?
Yep. So real quick, Daniel H. asked us a question this week, and we figured we'd go ahead and turn it into a discussion topic because it was kind of...
Hey, Daniel.
Yeah, Daniel's cool dude. E-begging, basically. YouTubers that are asking for money to support them. He has 2 questions associated with them, but I figured we'd talk about the e-begging bit first. And I'm going to go ahead and give Oscar the floor.
All right, so throughout like the last 5 years or so, e-begging has kind of has taken form as this fad. You have your Kickstarters, you have your GoFundMes, you have your
Patreon, subscribe.
Patreon's the worst case of them all. Let me explain this to anyone who's on YouTube that wants to do a Patreon. It's kind of the best comparison I can think of is like when a corporate business goes from being privately owned and then it goes public and then people can start buying shares. When you do that with your YouTube channel, people are investing in you. if you are one of those YouTubers that bitch about getting like, you know, requests through private messages and shit like that, like you hate it, it's driving you crazy, wait until people are sitting there paying you $20 a month to keep you working. They're going to want their fucking money's worth. Yeah. You understand? You are basically answering to those people that are donating to you. Like with your GoFundMes and your Kickstarters, that's like, okay, here's your perk, that's it, you did your donation, whatever. You know, with Patreon, it is a constant monthly donation that comes your way. I've seen YouTubers that make up to that excess of $3,000 a month on that.
Wow.
Damn.
And they have to, and they have to sit there and they have to come out because, hey, if I reach a milestone of making $4,000 a month, I'll have newer my milestones. I'm going to buy new camera equipment, make better quality videos, new software, get a new computer. I'm going to be doing all this when I hit that milestone of 4,000 a month. But now you got to keep that shit up. You understand? So Patreon's like backwards. I would never personally do Patreon because it's like the worst thing in the world to do. And then like GoFundMe's and because it is, dude. It really is. If you're doing this, if you're one of your dreams is to be a full-time YouTuber, you're basically your own boss. But if you get a Patreon going and you got some cash coming in, you're not your own boss anymore. Because what happens is the people supporting you have every right in the world to pull their support.
Right.
So you're used to making $3,000 a month, but now you're gonna make $1,500 next month because you haven't made a video in fucking weeks.
Right.
You know, you got requests that you're not taking in because, hey, I really want to focus on this project right now. And I don't want to venture into that area. You understand? E-begging, like, it depends. We had a GoFundMe last year, and it was successful thanks to our listeners. You know, hell, good things came of it. One of them ended up joining the roster here on this podcast. You know,
hey, Robert.
Mostly, and the plus side to our I almost said our e-begging. Our GoFundMe was the plus side to that was we were clearly transparent with what we did with the money. We had Facebook updates like here's what we do, here's where our finances are at. You know, here's we keep your money why we do this. You know, we had our perks. We came through with all our perks. You know, I think we had the most the most cleverly titled perk ever, the third party package, which I was a fan of. I love that shit. You know, e-begging is basically you looking at a camera and you are literally holding your audience hostage saying, if I can't pay this bill, I am not doing any more content. Here's my PayPal link below. Donate me some money. Because I need to pay my bills and I'm not making enough of my videos. You are basically holding your content hostage from your audience.
Yeah. See, to me, e-begging, e-begging, the key word there is begging, right? Like, I think that, like, if you're saying, here, give me money. And especially if you're making a point to say it in every fucking show that you do, give me money, and you just got your hand out, that is fucking begging. And for me, I'm just against it, in that context, I'm just against it morally. But like what we did and what, Play With Us 2 try to do and other people have tried to do is for us, we wanted to make T-shirts. And in order for us to afford to have the T-shirts made, we needed people to basically pre-order theirs. So... we every dime that came to us, we were able to put back into the show, and then you got something for it. So we were like a store offering you a product, and you had to buy the product. That to me is straightforward. Even people that do Patreon or people that do like asking for donations or whatever, like when they are like, if you just have like a little link in your YouTube, down below, and if you want to contribute, here's the place where you can contribute. I'm okay with that. But when you're fucking like you have to slam it in everybody's face all the time, that to me is begging.
The bad turn is when you basically end your video with, all right, guys, that's it for today's video. So make sure you rate, comment, subscribe, like me on Facebook, check out my Patreon, help me reach that milestone. We can only get better stuff from here on out, guys. Until then, we'll see you next time. That is doing it the wrong way.
Exactly. And
I've seen people do that. Now, there's another side of e-begging that bothers me, and that is, of course, the help me raise funds to acquire this.
Right.
Or go to cons and shit.
Yeah.
I'll give you an autographed postcard.
Well, okay.
It's a little specific, but there are people there are people that someone needs to add. Greg, you got dropped. Add him back to the call. There are people that have basically have made amazing content in the past and are now asking for help getting new product to make even better content in the future. And that's the one I kind of have a problem with, because you're basically that's a handout right there. Donate money so I could get better stuff.
Right.
That's the handout problem right there. That's where you're basically making, because I really want to make more videos, but these things are expensive, and it's like, yeah, your stuff's amazing, but I have a problem with you asking of that nature.
Now
you got into that business. You should have expected that you're gonna have to cough up some money if you're gonna do this. I mean,
that's basically my main argument for anyone that supports an e-beggar is this: no one put a gun to their head and told them to get on YouTube and try to do things.
There you go.
Yeah. Now here's the let me add in this because the other questions are: is it right to support them, and would you provide that support to a reviewer? For me, is it right or wrong? Like that's not really, I don't think, for anyone to answer. That's up to the individual.
Absolutely agree.
And would you provide that support to a reviewer? I would. If somebody was like, that I was a huge fan of, that I really enjoyed their content, and they were like, look, I can do more if I get more money, and I was like that big of a fan of their content, like I would do it if I had some extra dollars. But the thing is,
PayPal is going to be in the show notes, by the way.
Right, our PayPal's down below, our Patreon link. But the thing is that like, I personally do 3 videos a week, and that shit takes a lot of time. Like, it takes a lot of time away from my family. It takes a lot, so there is a lot of time put in for it. But here's the thing. I don't feel as though I deserve to be compensated for that, because I'm making a conscious choice to do that. You know what I'm saying? And that's my biggest mental hurdle with that shit. Like, I am choosing to do this. I don't have to do this. So therefore, I am held responsible and accountable for my big grown-up decisions. So that's kind of my angle. Like, it's not wrong to support them, and I would do it. I know that these people, especially people that put out a lot of content, I know that shit takes a lot of time out of their day. I know that shit takes a lot of man hours. I understand all of that. So I would do it. But at this point, I don't feel comfortable. I wouldn't feel comfortable asking, me personally.
I mean, do some people set out reviewing with the purpose of making a lot of money doing it, or are they doing it because...
you know what, Robert, 5 years ago I would have told you no, but nowadays yes, because there are people that have come out successful in that endeavor. They are whether reviewing video games or movies or toys, they have become successful. So people want, obviously, people want that bit of success for themselves. Because in the end, how cool is it? You wake up and you're already started your day at work. You're at home. You can go ahead and edit a video in your fucking pajamas. You're not wearing a shirt with whether it have your name on it, or you're wearing a smock, or whether a fucking uniform, whatever the case may be. You're at home. It's on your time. You're the boss. No one can tell you what to do. But the downside of that is if you're on Patreon, dude, and if like you're a popular YouTube reviewer and someone's donated $100 a month to help your Patreon out, and you can't get pissed if they PM you like, yo, I want to make a cameo in your next video. You need to plug my channel. Why can't you do that? They just paid you $100 a month to keep you fucking employed, dude. You have to. You should. If you give a shit about customer service, you probably should comply with that. But there are people that I've seen that will not. It's like, no, you signed up for it. That's on you.
Well, let me go around the table, and we can do yes or no. And if you want to add in some 2 cents, you can do that as well. Lenny, is it right to support them?
I think it's right to support them if you want to.
There you go. Go ahead.
That's on the individual, like you say.
Would you provide that support to a reviewer?
Only you, Bob.
Deluxe, is it right to support them?
Yeah. I mean, it's your right to support them, but if you think that you're not getting anything out of it, and they're just wanting to, take advantage of, whatever. I see a lot of people maybe trying to take advantage of people, but what Lenny said was perfect. I mean, yeah, it's your own choice.
Would you provide that support to a reviewer?
Yes, you, Bobby, I would.
Oh, stop it.
I'd rub your ball head, too.
Well, you can do that. That's going to be my Patreon. You got to come rub my head.
That won't cost me. All right.
Unzip fan.
Greg, is it right to support them?
If you want to, once again, I'll echo. That's the right that my buddy Matt Deluxe Baldwin fought for you to have.
Here.
Do I think it's all right for them to ask? No.
Would you provide that support?
No. Not for you.
That's fun.
Don't get cocky.
Take that.
That's what we
I know
call
what y'all
balance.
do. I know what y'all do for a living.
That's the balance of the force. And what about a T2RX6? You haven't chimed in a whole lot on this one.
I know. I actually have my opinions on it. Like,
I'll support Justin too. Fuck
He's
that
editing
shit.
his Patreon page as we speak.
I forgot. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
Justin. I totally forgot. I would support your little ass anytime, Justin.
It's all good. I understand. I know. But I mean, like everybody else said, like if you wanna support it, that's fine. That's on you. You can, just as I can go and spend my money on third party toys and Greg hookers and blow, like you can do what you want with your money. There's
Not only Greg.
It's not a moral thing though, so like whatever you want to spend the money, do it. Would I? No, and I would never ask that of my subscribers or anything either. Like for me personally, like if you want me to check something out and on your own volition, or like here I sent this to you, like that's one thing. But for me to go out there and be like, hey, I'm already making money off of this crap, you should give me more money so I can buy more stuff, like I don't know, that's kind of I don't know. I just don't agree with it personally. Like,
what is the average rescue bot run? Like $10?
Yeah, exactly.
Bobby, would you do it? I mean, I know Justin said he just wouldn't. Would you?
Yeah, I would. I would support, like if there are very few reviewers that I watch. But there's one guy who I'm like a huge fan of because
Thank you.
I do watch Oscar shit. I can tell you I watch Oscar shit. I watch Justin shit. I watch who else? There's a couple other fellas. I watch Garinger shit every now and then, especially because he'll pick up some stuff that I won't pick up, like that fucking Minotaur. God bless him.
Can I shout him out real quick?
Sure.
I'm sorry, I don't want to interrupt you, but I meant to say it earlier and I got sidetracked. I want to tell him that my second favorite Facebook post of the year was when he was selling that Bold 4 Minosaur. And I can't remember exactly how he worded it, but people were asking how it was, and he's like, well, hold on a second, I did a review. Let me post it. And then he said, in the interest of full disclosure, I do think this will probably take away from my sales post, but I'm going to post it anyway. And he posted the link to his review, and he still sold the motherfucker.
Wow. Good for him.
Sorry to interrupt.
So yeah, I watch Brave. I watch Brave because I like when he reviews a figure, he just acts as though like there's not a kid in the world that would ever watch his videos. Like he'll be like, so this fucking thing, I don't know, fuck it, I think that's a slick angle. But my the YouTuber I'm the biggest fan of is Guy Anthony's Customs, and I've said that before on the show. And if I had some extra money and he was asking for donations, I'd probably donate to him. But he's like a fairly big reviewer, and guess what? He doesn't ask.
Would you ask though?
Would I ask?
Yeah.
I wouldn't rule that out as a possibility. Having like a Patreon or something along those lines. I'm like Oscar said, like I am very much in touch with the people that watch my shit. Like I reply to every comment. I fucking reply to every private message. I reply to every fucking Facebook thing and fucking Instagram. Like, so I'm already pretty accountable to the people that watch my stuff. But I don't have any plans for that. But I can't. Never. I wouldn't say never. Cause,
you know what? I just want to kind of go on that. I try to do that too. But what the hell, people? Why do you disable replies to your comments? Like, why bother commenting at all if you're gonna not allow me to retort?
I'm gonna get to that in a couple questions. I'm gonna bring that up specifically. But yeah, like I don't know. I can't. I don't have any plans for that. But it's not outside of possibilities. And I would never ask for it in every video. I would just have a link in the description box, and that would be the end of it.
I don't want to bring up any specific names, obviously, but like I know YouTube accounts out there that the people make way more money than I do off this stuff, and the things they review are much more expensive than the average number of things I'm reviewing and stuff like that. And I hate when they're like, yeah, check out my Patreon, or I made a GoFundMe for, I want to get a new computer. Like, oh, stop buying so many goddamn Japanese toys and fix your computer. Like why should I fund that?
Yeah, that burns me up too, because like I put out 3 videos a week, and I get a fair amount of traffic to them, a traffic amount that I'm happy with, and I make $44 a month from that shit. $44 a month.
I actually just broke $1 in the last 2 days on the Transformers Devastation video.
High five, Oscar. High five.
Do it.
Wait. All right.
God, that sounds so saucy. I love it.
But yeah, I don't know. It's a good question. It's a lot. We could talk about this, I think, for hours. But
wait, let me give us 2 cents.
I haven't finished. I haven't finished. Go ahead, Robert.
All right.
Is it right to support them?
It depends on how it's done, just like you guys are saying. But if you're giving your viewer something for their support, so maybe with the Patreon, you're giving them partial control. Maybe it's not the best decision for the YouTube reviewer, but they're at least getting something. So it's like kind of like what we do with our swag.
Right.
People get involved, but and it allows us to cover certain costs. But I think what would interest me in a reviewer is the figures they get. Maybe if it's early release, or just they're ballers and they get fucking crazy stuff, But I don't want to be the person responsible for them getting that shit. I mean, hey, the reason I'm watching is because you happen to have it and you want to show me it. Okay, I'll patronize your page. I mean, that's really how I feel. I don't want to be supporting you all of a sudden doing what you're doing. I don't know. Like, for example, if you want to travel to an event, I mean...
yeah, see, that one I got an issue with.
Go ahead, travel to the event, but don't ask me to get you there, man.
Okay, yeah.
The whole reason I'm your fan... The whole reason I'm your fan is because you happen to fucking go to these things. And you have something to share with me.
Right.
That doesn't make sense.
The one thing I always considered doing, if I ever got to the point of doing some kind of fund my stuff type thing, was like, if you fund it, help me get a figure, then I would raffle it off every single time. If it didn't come from my money and you supported me like that, collectively, a group of people, okay, I'll pitch in $5 to see you review whatever, and we reach that goal, then whatever. It's raffled off to anyone who can.
That'd actually be a really good gimmick for a channel.
Yeah.
But here,
and that's good business, and it shows that you're not just a money grubber, and it's also smart business because that attracts more people. Yeah.
But here I am, with a rational mind, saying I don't have any plans for it, probably not. But let me just rewind real quick, and then we can move on. But Tuesday, I woke up at 4:15 in the morning to go to work. For whatever reasons, I didn't sleep that night, so I was up from 4:15 on to the next day, and then my kids. I had my kids and my wife went to work. So then I had my kids from 7 a.m. or no, she goes to work at 8 a.m. So from 8 a.m. till 9 p.m. when she got home. So over 24 hours with no sleep. And then I reviewed Warbitron's Sharpener, Hemmer, whatever his name is, in the middle of that from about 11 a.m. And then I got it posted at 5 p.m. Dead ass tired, and the reason why I did that was because it's new, and I know people want to know what's up with it and all that sort of shit. But if you would have asked me at 4:45, would I do a Patreon? I would have been like, give me the link right fucking now, and I will fucking make an account right now, because the shit is. It is super time consuming, and for $45 a month, sometimes the shit doesn't seem worth it. Now I am I get a lot of I feel like I get a lot of love and support, more so than a fair amount of other people that are even way more successful than I am at it, and that for me at this point is more than enough. But never say never.
How many likes do you get?
All right, Justin.
right. Yeah, Justin Bieber, I hear you. Yeah, I hear you, Greg. I hear you. But see, we made peace. We made peace. So anyway, questions. And Oscar, do you have to go?
Yeah, I do. Someone needs to sleep in a race car.
Okay. What you call?
Ooh, Bobby gets to mangle the end. Bobby gets to mangle the end.
Yeah.
Oscar, are you gonna get rims for that carpet?
Hey man, 22s, baby.
Nice.
Hey.
Love you, Oscar.
All right, love you guys. I'll see you later.
See you,
Robert. See you next week.
Oh yeah, Oscar's coming to Brooklyn.
No shit.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna cook this guy some homemade spaghetti and meatballs.
Are y'all having a TFCon preview before we get to TFCon? What the fuck?
Just gonna look at each other's penises.
So, questions. I forget who asked this one. And I forgot to put a name in front of it, so just forgive me. Do you guys think the MP line will die off if Takara doesn't get on making new characters, specifically cons, instead of reissuing and diacloning the existing ones?
I think that was Antoine.
Oh,
no. Okay, no from Greg. Matt?
Sorry.
No.
Justin?
I am kind of indifferent about this. Like, I actually, I think Lenny and I were talking about it. Like, if actual Takara Hasbro folded, I think even third parties might start having problems.
Yeah.
So like, with respect to, these expensive masterpieces, like, yeah, if you stop making fan favorites, and the line tanks, like, the same reason that like the focus on the Chug toys for the third party has gone away is like, because typically there's not much being produced for them outside of third party anymore, Yeah. So
Yeah.
I think it could. I think it really could have a negative effect on everything.
That's an interesting take. Matt, did you answer?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Lenny.
Yeah, look, I think it's on a decline, but I'm hoping they pull themselves out of it because, like that conversation I had with Justin, if we don't see any more Masterpiece toys, then there's not going to be any competition for Masterpiece because there's going to be no promotion for the characters that we want, and I think third party will die off. Not completely, but I think they'll drop their game and the standards.
But they're competing with each other now.
Yeah, but I don't know. But Masterpiece is the gateway drug into third party, right? If you take away the gateway drug, then you could be taking away a lot of the third party.
What you might see, I think, is if let's say Takara tanked the Masterpiece line, and I don't think they would because of Japan. I mean, people there, we're forgetting all about, they love Autobots,
Yeah.
But if they tanked, if Hasbro tanked and they stopped with the Masterpiece, then I think they would turn their eyes and get aggressive towards the third party, and that might cause attrition because then they might start litigation and say, "We want that fucking money." You
but
put
still,
us out of business.
But I think that that Lenny's right with the Takara Masterpiece kind of is like a chin checker. Like it is like it's daddy. Like it's all fun and games until daddy comes home. And like. If they were to just back out, I feel like the standard could very much be lowered.
Yeah.
But they do, like, third party. The only kind of toy the third party is competing with quality wise is the Masterpiece. So I think that actually, my opinion was one thing before this conversation started, but I think that Lenny and Justin have turned me.
But I just don't. But okay, you would have to have Xtransbots go under. And Xtransbots competing with Fans Toys, and who else is up there? Who else is putting out Bad Cube? It would have to be several third-party companies.
Yeah, but let's get real. It's just Fans Toys and maybe Make Toys.
Yeah, but they don't need Takara. What do they need Takara for? They could just say, "Well, fuck it, we can just free reign do whatever the hell we want."
To chin check quality.
That's what they're doing to each other, though.
Yeah, but they won't have to do it as much. If Hasbro if Takara is setting the bar. And they're striving for it.
I also feel like it's kind of a weak argument because look at the third-party companies that are making Masterpiece toys and how many of them are actually up to a Masterpiece par.
I think Fans Toys is setting the bar. I think they're up there.
I agree they are.
But they're the only one.
But beyond that, who, like, if Hasbro, or, well, not Hasbro, Takara dropped out, and Fans Toys is the only one, if they stay in the game, like, do you really think Xtransbots, who's not even theoretically competing with the actual Takara product?
They're not. I think they're competing with each other. And I think that if Takara went away, it would just open the floodgates, so to speak. And you'd have even more competition with each other to put out the stuff Takara didn't bother to put out. I mean, because if you get your Takara MP Jazz, right, and then Fans Toys comes out with one, are you going to buy the Fans Toys?
No.
Right. And vice versa. I don't know.
Vice versa. The other thing that I want to say that does kind of support Robert's thing is the reason why we don't have a fucking Masterpiece Galvatron from third-party companies is because of Takara.
Yep.
Would everyone agree to that?
I would agree with it.
Yeah.
So maybe I think for a while you would see third-party spike, but I'm not sure if the quality would sustain. I don't know. It's an interesting little topic.
I gotta say, Lenny and I have some amazing topics when he's getting ready to go to bed and I'm trying to start my day at work. Like, I don't know, like, it's just like that's when we have the best conversations. I'm like, I really need to be working, but this conversation's so good.
Justin, we don't have conversations like that.
I can't help it. Lenny and I just happen to be in some similar chats, and Lenny and I think on a very similar.
I thought we bonded at White Castle, but now I feel like we're growing apart.
No, we gotta go back to White Castle or something. You can watch from the table. That's all I'm saying.
No, I'll just go with your wife. Because she was more entertaining anyway. So
no,
whatever.
Andrew,
fix it in deluxe. Go to White Castle. See it now.
That's a new cartoon right there.
So did T1.
I'll go fund that.
Andrew asked. I paraphrased this because I was in a rush, but basically, the Gigapower has MPs that are a bit bigger. What do you think their follow-up scale after their Dinobots will be? Do you think that their follow-up scale will be bigger as well, or do you think that it will get more in line with the regular Masterpiece line?
I feel like they have to go with their own. If you're making your own scale, you stick to it, because that's how you're kind of convincing people to buy your toy in lieu of something else that may exist,
Interesting.
Well,
I'll add this to that question real quick to get Justin and get Greg. Do you think that with their future releases they'll go with a toy look or a cartoon look?
They've been going for toy, right?
Yeah.
I feel like they'll continue with toy.
Wow. Greg.
I think the Dinobot thing, with them being so big, is they are going for toy look, I guess, but they're going for the cartoon scale. Because the Dinobots were, a lot bigger, and that's why I decided to go with Gigapower after talking to them, and getting the pinky swear that they are going to make the entire set. I'm really happy with Gutter. I know some people got bum ones, some people got bum Scorias. You know what I mean?
Yeah, my Gutter's good too, but do you think that he's too big for regular Masterpiece? Like, do you think he's too big next to your Masterpiece Wheeljack?
No, I don't think he's too big at all. I like him.
So I like him too. That ain't the question.
Oh no, I'm saying I like him. Like, I like everything about him. Like, I don't think he's too big.
See, I think he's too big. I like him too. I think he's a well-made toy, but I think
now, what about your Scoria next to your MP10? Do you think he's too small?
No.
What about your Grimlock? You think he's too small?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
See, I think Greg has a point here, because Giga, I don't think they're into just, we're going to make bigger masterpieces. I think their perspective was this was the scale that the Dinobots should have been in to actually scale with MP10. If they made other units, they would scale what they thought they scaled in the cartoons.
I agree. But isn't Scoria bigger than MP10?
No,
yeah, but the amount, proportions.
So
I don't know. I don't have Scoria anymore. So
no. But it's just he's bigger.
He's a head top. He's like a couple.
There's
You know what?
Disagreement as to how much bigger he was supposed to be. I
You know
like
what?
the scale.
You know what he is? He is bigger than, or he's the same size as that new MP10 knockoff.
Do you think that their followers will follow the toy closer or the cartoon closer, Greg?
Well, I don't know. I don't see them. I think. See, that's the thing. Like, I don't know how many other characters were that much. Like, is there that much of a difference?
Yeah. Like honestly, like to kind of echo what Greg's saying. Like a lot of the cartoon versus toy is head. Like if you put a second head in the box, you cover both.
Gotcha.
Yeah, the Dinobots. I mean, they had a lot more detail on the toys than they did on the show because G1. Now I think it would be pretty awesome if Gigapower started tackling bigger characters, and that was their niche. Because how all these companies end up having a niche,
right?
Yeah.
That would be cool.
And like they did bigger characters like.
Overlord.
I mean, I still think that Fans Toys Jetfire. I don't know, just the big brawler, the big bulky characters,
Matt.
Yeah, and Alpha Bravo.
Matt.
Yes.
I don't see them doing anything because I don't see them lasting past the Dinobots. Bam.
Wow.
I'm out.
Wow.
No, I don't know. I really don't know. I don't have any Giga. I would like to get their Snarl, but I just haven't got around to getting them. But if y'all both like them, I may get them. But I got the Fans toy coming, so I may not even need them. So
right.
Before we move on to the next question, I have a question to follow up on this one. I know. I'm just saying before we go on, don't switch before I ask the question.
Robert.
No, I gave my 2 cents. I think I agree with Greg. I think even though they're going with like.
Okay, Lenny.
I don't care. I'm in for Fans Toys. I wish them luck, but I'm kind of on Deluxe's side, and I don't think they're going to last it through.
I mean, Gigapower.
Yeah, Gigapower.
I think. I think
a heart attack there, Lenny.
No.
I agree with Robert and Greg in the sense that I think that this is their perception of how big the Dinobots should be. I just think they're wrong, and I think that their future releases will get more in line with the current Masterpiece line, and I think that they will follow the toy color aesthetic and the toy detail aesthetic, but the overall mold and silhouette will be cartoon accurate.
Maybe they'll start putting out 4 versions of the same fucking figure. Every release.
I'm sure they'll have to survive. What were we saying, Matt?
You think they'll last past the Dinobots?
Well, Greg, that's what I'm saying. Fans Toys is doing it. I'm sure that this company is going to have to. What, Matt?
Do you think they're going to last past the Dinobots? Have you seen anything else from them?
I don't think that they're going to last past the Dinobots.
I mean, you haven't seen anything. Have you? I mean, have they put out another?
They showed drawings for Swoop. I don't think that I personally don't think that they're going to last past the Dinobots.
Do you think they'll finish the Dinobots?
That I don't even know, man.
They're working on them all at one time, from what they said, because they've got designs. They've had their slag design for a while. They've got renders for that. I think, and then you have the Swoop as well.
I think if they do manage to make it out of that they can have a long lasting run. I think that they're a good company. I just think it was a poor choice, in hindsight being 2020. Joe Hudson.
Wait! I had a question.
Yeah, that's right. That's why you said.
Now, when we said, that mostly toy accuracy is a change ahead, Fans Toys has pointed out that you're going to get multiple colors of things with their Perceptor release. To make cartoon versus toy. Do you think that we're also getting the faceplated head with it?
I hope not, but I don't care.
I mean, if it's there or not, I mean, it really doesn't matter too much.
Exactly.
But
I don't care.
If you're going to go through the knob things, wouldn't you just include the faceplate?
That's true. That's a good point.
Hopefully it's got googly eyes.
I hope so too.
Joe Hudson asks, thoughts on leaving a Transformer in the package instead of taking it out. Did we talk about this?
I don't think so.
No.
Okay. And has anyone ever looked
Shout out to him.
Yes, absolutely. Has anyone ever looked into insuring their collection? So we'll go round robin. I got Lenny on my screen. Go ahead.
I say do whatever the fuck you want with your toys. You want to have a collection of boxes, go for it, but that ain't for me. And I'm quite happy to kick them around the house after I take the toy out. That's my thing. Yeah, that's about it.
Have you ever wanted to insure your stuff?
Look, I used to collect comic books, and I looked into insuring that, and I just went, you know what, I can afford to buy a shit ton of comic books each year with that money. So, so you know what I mean? Like, I don't know about over there, but in Australia, if you want to insure collectibles, it is pretty much a car. Like, you're paying for a car. It ain't cheap.
Matt.
I'll leave some things in package. Like I said, I haven't taken my MP10 yet. He's still in this package. But I do I say at least 80% of my collection is out. Insuring, yeah, I've thought about it. I mean, you can get some pretty cheap insurance. I have insurance on my house, so it just covers everything in the house. But I don't have my Transformers, as far as insured yet. But I would think about it, yeah. I'm not taking a shower either. That's not me.
It's Lenny. Greg.
No, I don't keep anything in the package. I mean, I think if I do follow through and get that Warrior Devastator, I may keep that thing in the box. Insuring, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. That just seems like a lot of money for nothing. Unless you go to the general, then right.
Robert.
Nah, I take everything out of the box. I wish I could let go of the boxes because I know I'm never really going to sell my stuff. I've actually toyed with the idea of maybe selling the boxes to get some of the money back. Because I know there's a market for that.
Fuck yeah, there is.
There is.
Yeah, maybe you'll broker for me and I'll give you a piece, Greg.
What about insuring?
Box if you have one.
What's that? What was the question?
What about insuring?
No, not unless I think I got to pick up renter's insurance, but might as well if I'm already paying for insurance for my house that they just ask what you have in there and it's covered, but not as specifically as a collectible,
Right.
I mean, and I'll add. I mean, with the stuff that we collect, I don't know. I mean, if I collected like those fucking $800 fucking figures and shit like that, then maybe. But like, not if. I mean,
what do you mean, like Hot Toys?
Yeah, well, Hot Toys aren't that much. I mean, I'm talking about the shit like those fucking statues and the Unimetal Prime, and like if I was balling like that, then
balling like Baldwin. That's what I like to say.
Yeah, but the thing is, if you're buying like real high end shit like that, and like that's your thing, then the cost of the insurance is probably negligible, unless you've got a problem, and then you need to worry more about your life and not something happening to your collection. You know what I mean?
Hey, real quick, I just want to add that I can't afford a collection like that, like multiple $1,000 pieces all the time between Sideshow and Gentle Giant and fucking Ultimetal Prime and all this shit. I can't afford that shit, but I still recognize it as being nice, and I still am happy that the people that can afford it can have it and appreciate it. I don't feel as though they're elitist. I just want to throw that out there. And Justin, thoughts on leaving?
So I'm sorry. Reiterate the question.
Thoughts on leaving a Transformer in this package instead of taking it out?
Oh yeah.
And
okay.
Have you ever looked into insuring your collection?
Thoughts on leaving it in the package? I understand leaving it in the package less for Transformers than any other line out there. Like,
amen.
Like action figures rarely ever look as good as when they're in the package. You take them out and they pose funny and all that stuff. But like a Transformer, like what is the point if you're not gonna ever transform it?
Yep.
Just kind of kills me. So I don't get that. I really don't get that. As for insuring, like I don't know. I think I've at one point was like, oh, maybe I should, but whatever. My house has homeowners insurance, which will cover at least the things I actually care about in my collection, most likely.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I think they go individually. It's just not worth my time.
For me, I totally get why people would leave Transformers in their package. Like some stuff, like people that have like a box G1 collection, like that's pretty impressive.
Can get that.
But like I think the people that usually keep box collections are doing it for like value, and that's not why I'm doing it. I'm doing it to have fun and enjoy them in that regard. So it's not for me.
So I need to open my EP10, don't I?
I'm not going to tell you what to do. You have to be responsible for your own. You have to be responsible for your own decisions.
I'll go open them. Hold on.
Has anyone ever looked at insuring their collection? I have not looked into it, really. I have thought about it often. I think that people that do insure their collections are smart and responsible. I'm fairly responsible, but I'm not that smart, so I just kind of think about it and not do it. We're going to save some of these questions for next week, just in case we don't get any.
I just want to say we're almost 4 hours in.
Yeah. Three, right?
No, we started at 7, and it's going on 11 o'clock.
My God.
I think.
We started at the 31-minute mark, and we're currently at the 3-hour, 55-minute mark, so we're at least...
Oh, yeah.
This is a show right here.
So,
this might have to be a mini-series. This might have to be the stand.
Yeah, we can answer the questions next week.
We'll have to answer these questions. I do want to answer this one.
4 more hours.
First of all, before we answer any more, I want to say to everyone that asked questions, we appreciate it. Every question that we can account for, it will be answered at some point. We just pile them up, we keep a list, and we eventually run out. If you ask us questions anywhere, it is very difficult for us to compile them all. We do our best. But the best places to ask these questions is to send it to us in an email, or post it to our Facebook page, or leave it as a comment in the YouTube. Those 3 things always get checked. There's numerous, like people that comment on posts and ask questions, or people that post in a group and ask questions, or people that send messages to Matt on Instagram. We appreciate all the interest. We really do. It's just hard to account for all those questions. So there's multiple options.
Or
Gmail,
send a self-addressed postcard too. No, I'm just
kidding. Gmail, YouTube, post it to our Facebook page. And I think that, or send us a private message through Facebook. All those are great options. I want to let Justin answer this question for Holson, because he asked it some time ago and he's trying to get something started. And if we can help him, we surely will. Justin, what program, editing software do you recommend for a podcast?
Well, for me, it doesn't really matter because I'm on Mac, but my understanding is Oscar uses a Malto, which is a free PC program, which seems to work fairly well. The levels seem pretty good. The other one, I think Call Note actually exists for PC also, and I've used that for Mac, and it's actually a pretty good call recorder too, and completely free. The one thing to do though, if you try any free program, don't record a full episode. Record like 20 minutes of you guys bullshitting with your friends or whatever, and then listen to it before you record it, because some of them will cut out at like the 20-minute mark and put white noise or something else to like distort the podcast and try to get you to pay for it, because surprise, surprise, it's not actually free. So
right.
Keep that in mind.
He also asked 2 other parts, one of which we'll save for next week, but this one part was show notes. We at Shattercast use a Google Drive that we all have access to, and I think it works tremendously well. Would anyone argue that?
Yeah, I think that's the best way.
It's easy to use too.
It's easy to use. Everyone has instant access to it. You can edit it in real time. It's fantastic, Google Drive, and they're not paying us to do so, and we're not asking for money to do so for whatever reason.
I don't know. You just shouted out Gmail and Google Drive like back to back. I think we
just don't check my inbox. You know what I mean?
When the Google overlords come for me, I want them to know I was good and subservient, and they treat me well.
We have a ton of questions. One is from Tyler F. that I really wanted to get to tonight, but it's just 4 hours. But it's with BotCon coming up. what new bots do you guys hope to be revealed?
Getting nothing because they'll save it for some other event that's not BotCon.
Yeah, it doesn't
Isn't
look.
that how new reveals work?
Yeah. They're going to be at SDCC, so we'll be good for next week.
Yeah.
So yeah, we have plenty of Shattercast Dispatch. We're going to play 4, I think, tonight, and if you want to send a dispatch, like somebody, I think it was Shava, he asked recently, like or Chava, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but cool
Shava.
he asked recently, like, when do we do our live recordings? And little does he know that we cannot do our recordings live because we might trash somebody or trash something personally, and we have to edit that shit out because we're just not always thinking about the consequences of the things that we say.
We do our live recordings at TFCon.
Right, exactly.
I can't wait for that shit.
Aww.
Yeah, I was also thinking, I don't know.
Lenny, we'll get you on the line. Don't worry.
Yeah,
we're gonna put like an iPad on a suit.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
I'm not even gonna. It's not even on.
I've already thought about it. Like I literally have already
tattoo
thought
it up
about
too. We also
yes. But I don't know how you guys feel. I'm just gonna throw it out there. But I was thinking about like having like not a party, but like have like an open room, like invite some of like the people that we regularly are in contact with up into the room, and like, and then we all like just chill, hang out, and talk, and record it.
Oh yeah,
that'd be awesome.
So anyway, Shattercast Dispatch, you can email us only. That's the only option for this, with a voice memo from your smartphone of choice, chiming in on things that we talked about on the show, and we will play it at the end of the show, followed by an official shut the fuck up chip from Matt.
From Matt?
Yep.
Don't they get it from me?
Yeah, well, we had
I was a replacement, man.
Yeah, so you always, Greg, Greg, I always kept you at the end of the show because I knew you'd come back. So, real quick for Shardouts. Real quick, I got to make a couple edits. Lenny and Greg don't get shout-outs anymore.
What about Kit? Didn't Kit get a shout-out?
Yeah, Kit gets a shout-out right now. Shout-outs, or Shardouts, rather, to Third Party Unlimited, a group of, or page for third-party stuff run by our good friend Antoine. Shout-out to @RealRobot, who's at BotCon right now. Make sure you go by his table and spend some of your hard-earned money at his table. And also PlastiqueFreak.com. Shout-out to @FearCorpse on Twitter. He'll definitely be in the room at TFCon for the live recording. Shout-out to Dubk Toys at DubkToys.com. And I Am Ratchet. Shout out to Third Party Crashes run by Optimus Primule, our good friend, and TF Prototype run by John. Shout out to the Realm of Collectors, big Instagram group, and they got a lot of other big things in the works. So definitely look up the hashtag on Instagram for Realm of Collectors. Bunch of good guys over there, the ones that I know anyway. Shout out to Rolling Steel, particularly Brian. I talked to him on the phone today at length, and him and I were on the same page and didn't even fucking know it. So shout out to that dude. All right, and here comes the moment of truth.
Shout out to Bedbugs.
Shout out to Bedbugs.
I was gonna say that too. I was just gonna say that shit.
I'm sorry.
I have to give a shout out to One Toy Hunter for hooking me up with a 15% off coupon to get that Combiner Wars magnets. I told him I would. So. Yeah.
Hey, Lenny, are you not gonna be at a show this weekend?
Say what now?
Are you gonna be at a show this weekend or something, or your pictures are getting?
Yeah, they're going to share. Oh, that's right. Yeah, they're going to share my photos up at Supernovas on this weekend. It's like
check his shit out, man. It's really good.
Comic book convention in Australia. The Sydney one's on, and
nice.
Transformer Collector Club Australia has a table set up. So go by and check them out.
Nice.
I'm going to try.
Yeah, rubber's getting hard.
Yeah, Robert can't wait.
I'm rubbing my palms together.
All right.
Bobby's very fucked up already.
God damn it. All right.
Justin, tell me you failed. Come on.
Nope. I'm waiting for the right time.
Okay.
It's all about timing, Robert.
Please share our show.
You just fucked up.
No. No, I didn't.
He said,
Please share our show with people that you know, like-minded people, people that you think would be interested in the show. That's why we do the show, to try to touch as many people as possible and, get as many people to listen in every week. So if you know somebody and they're kind of on the same level, don't recommend it to the Bible thumper. Don't recommend it to people that you know will not be into it. We don't need somebody else mad at us for no good reason. But please recommend it to those that are like-minded. Not that Christians can't get into the show or anything, but you know the type I'm talking about.
We do like certain Bible thumpers.
Exactly. My minister prayed for me. He is my minister. If I'm ever in his town, I'm going to his church. I'm attending a sermon. That's my word. But follow us on all of the normal social media bullshit. Follow us on YouTube. We have an official URL, youtube.com/Shattercast. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram. Matt, what are we at? 600 some followers on Instagram?
We're at almost 660.
Damn. So follow us there. Matt's running on Instagram, doing a hell of a job. Twitter @Shattercast. It's all fucked up, the spelling. Just try to find it. And we're everywhere, but mainly leave us a review on iTunes. Leave some comments, leave some love, and it is greatly appreciated. Love those reviews on iTunes, and it helps get the show out to more people. It's stuff like that we're very much appreciative of. Okay, here it is.
Sorry, you took too long, Bobby. I'm sorry.
Be good to yourselves and to each other, and for the sake of Primus, please collect responsibly.
Today, Junior.
I know. I had to think. I almost said it. And hey, you want to hear what's fucked up about it? What's so funny, but it's fucked up. Justin was supposed to name last week's show after my fuck up, and he fucked up my fuck up.
Did I?
Yeah, I usually say, you said please collect. I don't know, but I usually say please
respectively.
Respect. Yeah, I usually say please respect collectively, which I think is a Freudian slip. I actually think it's me trying to get the word out. But anyway, that's it. 4 hours. Hope you enjoyed it. Episode 75. We'll have something planned for episode 100. And I'm hoping to do something special for episode 96, since we didn't get to do it for episode 69, if you know what I'm saying. My favorite number is 68.
Hey.
You know what I mean?
Hey, Bobby.
68, and I'll owe you one. Go ahead.
Shut the fuck up, Chip.
What's up, Shattercast? This is Minister Ryan hitting you guys back. Enjoyed the last couple shows. I did pray for you guys that one day. Unfortunately, Robert, I'm not going to pray for you on the recording because you guys would kind of make fun of that in some kind of way. It probably turned into some kind of blasphemy, and, we could all go to hell. So I'm going to try to stay away from that. That's a joke, by the way. But I do have a question because it keeps coming up in my mind at this point. Just saw the new Hound by Fans Toys, and once again, it looks great. And I don't know how many times I've said that now, but it's getting to the point where this is a Michael Jordan, LeBron James, Kobe Bryant conversation at this point about who's better. So I'm going to ask you guys this question. Who's better, Fans Toys or Takara? Because at this pace, Fans Toys is going to kind of give us everybody that we're asking for, especially if they do this Skyfire like they keep talking about. That's going to be a holy grail for a lot of people. And it's going to come to a point where, what if they overlap and make the same figure? Which one would you buy? Because, we want the figure, but at what cost?
Shut the fuck up, Chip.
Bobby. You perfect cross between Skeletor and the Big Lebowski. You and I need to talk, my friend. And I think the rest of the cast may need to hear this too. But first, let me preface this diatribe a little bit so you know where I'm coming from. So I started watching your reviews a few months back, and I found this motley crew of yours through that connection. And I gotta say, I like what you guys bring to the table. You create an atmosphere that I immediately related to. You're talking about dealing with wives, plastic crack addiction, wives dealing with plastic crack addiction, Deluxe's weight, Bobby's weird issues with onions, on and on. All while presenting us with an informative show. This shit is hysterical, and I love every minute of it. Which goes a little ways towards explaining why I was so distraught after watching last week's episode and had to call into the show today. So I had just gotten over a rough week. This was last Friday, and I decided to close it out by listening to Shattered Cast's most recent episode. I figured there's been 73 of these damn things, and not a one of them has let me down. This will be a great way to unwind. So I turned the thing on, and I am loving what I'm hearing. Bobby is there doing his thing, praising the MP line, praising fans' toys, making sure the world knows what the true religion is. Right up until you guys got to talking about DX9's carry. Or Corray, or the A could be silent, it's cry, who knows? It doesn't matter. Anyway, out of nowhere, Uncle Skullface dropped something like, I used to want my MPs to be cartoon accurate, but now I think I might want something a little different. Whoa. Hold up. I swear I almost lost my shit. So I had to just stop and think about this. I was distraught. I was upset at an emotional level. And I had to think about what Bobby could have been trying to say, because I know that he didn't mean to hurt anyone. And I think, after calming down, I think I know what Bobby was trying to convey. I too like that MP10 made some slight modifications to the cartoon appearance of Optimus Prime in order to give us that idealized look of how we pictured Optimus in our head when we were growing up. I get that. I get that sometimes designers need to look to the G1 toy to fill in gaps in a design, and I get that. I also get, or at least have some understanding that Bobby has an issue with breaking up colors, and, you have some compulsion with that, and that may have caused you to misspeak. I don't really understand this breaking up colors thing, but, I get that it's important to you. But damn, Bobby, we are fighting a battle out here on these internets, and you are one of our generals. We are fighting to preserve this new MP aesthetic and scale from everybody that would do it harm. I'm talking about these internet soldiers that aren't happy enough that they had 30 years to spend with their old G1 toys. Against these collectors that aren't satisfied enough that they had a chug monopoly for a decade. Against these collectors that love them some Bay films. Don't get me wrong, I love that they had theirs. But now it is the time of the masterpiece. God willing, there continues to be products made for our brothers in the fandom. But right now, today, it is time for scalable, quality, die-cast, and most importantly, cartoon-accurate figures to rule this hobby. And we can't have one of our generals, one of our great voices, giving ammunition to the other side. We just can't. Bobby, I know you didn't mean to hurt anyone. I know that. But you gotta be careful when you put words to these potential blasphemies. Our side is in a precarious position here. Anything could happen if somebody were to hear words like that. Just right off the top of my head, not even trying to do our side harm. What would happen if some random Takara designer hanging out back in Japan decides to dig around Google looking to find out what Americans want in their masterpiece figures? This guy stumbles upon SCU episode 74. Here's Bobby Skullface pontificating about your evolving masterpiece tastes. And the next thing we know, we got some crazy looking MP figures coming out. Their colors are broken up, but everything else about them is whack. It's a scary thing to think about. Shit gives me nightmares. And that's just one of hundreds of examples of where this kind of talk could come back to bite us. So continue to lead us, Bobby. But please, think about the rest of us when you talk about your wants and needs for the MP line. Thank you. Alright guys, in all seriousness, Love the show, love everything you guys are doing, and I can't wait for more. Thank you for all your efforts to put together an entertaining forum for the rest of us. And I gotta do it. Hail! Outback Steakhouse.
Shut the fuck up, Chip.
What's up, Shattercast? This is Brian Brink here. First off, I want to say thanks for answering my question. Yeah, I pretty much asked about shelf-forming MPs in relation to that article about the online exclusive for Blue Streak. And yeah, I guess if that stuff's going to sit on the shelves, they don't want to put it out there because that's valuable real estate for them to, put stuff we're not going to buy anyway. But the other thing about third party, yeah, man, I'm right there with you guys. You want to buy it right away because you're afraid you're not going to get it, and you don't want to pay an arm and a leg for this stuff on eBay or something like that. And so, I am actually quite delighted that this stuff doesn't sell out right away like it used to anymore. And we even get chances at re-releases now, and also they're putting out those repaints. And for things like Fans Project Brainstorm, I want that mold. So I am excited that they're going to have a recolor of it because I've already got a Brainstorm figure from my shelf. And so I hope they keep giving us those kinds of things. That's pretty awesome. And I guess also, they've noticed that stuff's not selling out like it used to anymore in the pre-order phase, and that's why they're giving us these early bird discounts to get people to, lock in right away. Otherwise, we can just wait because, some of this stuff's not coming out for months. And, so I guess they're starting to see what we're doing there, and they're adjusting accordingly. But, again, you guys, I freaking love this show. Listen to it every week, and so thanks for everything, and you guys rock.
Shut the fuck up, Chip.